What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Our San Antonio Spurs have started the season 3-0 and have a good chance to go 4-0 tonight against the Toronto Raptors and former teammates Jakob Poeltl and Sandro Mamakilishvili. Welcome everybody. We're doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The Spurs versus the Raptors. And we got a couple surprises tonight. I may have been working on making some changes to the presentation. Actually, if you can see, it's a little different already, and hope you enjoy the changes as we proceed through the night. More importantly, hopefully we get a Spurs win. I've heard from you guys the Spurs have never started 5-0 in their franchise ever, which is crazy when we consider the teams and players we've had. 4-0 tonight, 5-0 right around the corner, especially with 2 days rest coming up. And speaking of the rest, both teams on a back-to-back, but our game was about 5 days earlier, and we didn't have to travel, so, it was short travel for Toronto. But that might be an advantage. We'll take everything we can get with all the injuries we have. Deliza, good evening to you. Daniel the Frenchman. I'm watching on NBA League Pass. Bobby February, what's going on? I'm excited for this game. Jakob Poeltl and Sandro Mamakilishvili. Mamu. And the Turtle Power. Turtle is who I originated the phrase Thunder Dunk of Justice because of a Jakob Poeltl dunk many, many moons ago. Pies on Cakes, what's up? Student of the Savior, Mamu. Yeah, I'll be rooting for Mamu and Jakob to play well, just not well enough for the Raptors to win. Well, Random, thank you for being here. I'm glad you liked it. You know, people ask, what do you do? What is it? I'm like, just think of it as an interactive radio show. Yes, you can see me on the screen, but this is kind of a place where, one, you can be part of a Spurs community, talk Spurs, but also if you don't have access to the game and maybe you can't find it on the radio, or maybe you just hate the Spurs announcers or the visiting team announcers, you want to hang out with old TSR. P-Jack, good evening to you. 3-star guards and an alien. Antonio. I'm a believer of Dylan Harper now. I know it's only 3 games, but you see the talent, you see the ability, you see the confidence, and you see the... To take over the fourth quarter, to see that, it's like, what? Steven Ghostbirds, go to you. RPRBT Harper says we're cooking the birds tonight. It is official, by the way. YouTube has made a change. I see your @ handles. In the chat, you all see your channel names. But I see your @ handles. Apparently, this is a way to stop people from creating fake channels that look like other channels. And I hate the change because I know most of you all by one name. And now I'm seeing a different name. And it's very confusing. Yes, yup, 5-0 would be nice. Goat50, what's up? Goat50, by chance that goat? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Armando, thank you for stopping in. Who do I want to see get absolutely destroyed by the Spurs? I don't dislike Zach Collins. He had that middle finger incident, but it's our fault we gave him a big contract, not his. No. I'd rather see every player on the Spurs dunk on Kawhi against the Clippers, personally. Now, 82-0 would be nice, but let's not get carried away. Zach Swangna, 048. Not sure what that means, but okie dokie. Shale Kurd, thank you for stopping in. Clint says, show the game. Okay. Rick, what's going on from San Antonio? LaRonda, good evening. Dylan is looking like our future. Yes, big part of it. Zach Collins, the man, the myth, the legend. Addy T-Roll, yes, you are showing as Addy T-Roll at 25-35. Deliza says 50 games as in 50 wins. I agree. Crips the Crusader, what's up? Gracious Zach, he brought the net. Yeah, he didn't fit the team. He didn't. Zach Collins hey, whatever. Best of luck to him. Go Spurs go. Domino, NBA Pass, JTV. I've actually never watched a game on FanDuel ever. I don't have the app, or I guess it's an app. I don't have the app. So, Alani Rodriguez, the word is November 1st, but Pat, I will try to remember that, but since all your names have changed from what I'm used to because of YouTube changing how your names are displayed, it's going to be very difficult to remember everybody's name. Very. Good evening from Senegal. Is that how you say that? Surf the code? Good evening, Daniel Barry. Alex, yes, let's go to 4-0. Hello, family says yes, Sirski. Dylan Harper, averaging 16 points, 5 boards, 4.3 assists, 1 steal. Really only knock I have on his game right now is he's not a great three-point shooter, but he's also only 19. What's crazy is Dylan just set a record for, points, rebounds, and assists, and no turnovers for a guard. He had 26 and 8, I think. Apparently Cooper Flagg did something similar for 20-plus points and no turnovers. And I believe Cooper is still 18, so the rookies are representing from this draft class. I am not single, Clint. I'm not married, but I'm also in a relationship, so I am taken, I guess, if you will. Hello there. Yo, depleted mind cheese, what's going on? Yep, I know. I'm 5-0, baby, 5-0. Domino, good evening from Victoria, Texas. So, Zwayunga, I'm a little worried too, but the Raptors are on a back-to-back as well. We do have a lot of guys out. We still have the 5 guys out that were out yesterday. Cornet's out. I don't know when he's coming back. Fox looks like he's coming back November 1st. Actually, is Waters good to go? I don't know about him. Sohan, I don't know what's up with Sohan. And Olenek, we trade for this guy. When's he going to be ready to play? Greetings from Argentina. Max, a good evening to you. Franklin, I expect a big game out of Wemby. We do have the rest advantage. We do Texans. It's a small rest advantage, but it is a rest advantage nonetheless. Nuno, good evening from Portugal. Izzy says, hi everyone, hey Rich. It's a very short visit. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I need rest. I'm so excited with tonight's game, though. How about you? Yeah, 4-0, Isabella, and yeah, 4-0. What can I say? Hello there. Sprained ankle, and his absence was very noticeable yesterday. I believe you guys told me, I didn't catch it in the stats, Bismack Biyombo had 1 defensive rebound as our backup center. 1 rebound. Yeah, 1 job to do. And Nico, yes, I have lost my voice. Wemby's in. I have lost my voice. My prior job, I used to have to talk to customers a lot, which was really brutal, having to talk for like 8 hours. My current job, I ain't got to talk to anybody. So if I rough up my voice a little bit tonight, I can rest it tomorrow. I do want to sing the new Cam Scatterboo song. I know he's out for the year. It's going to be my tribute to him. I already wrote the song. The song's ready to go musically. I just have to sing it and put it together and make some kind of video. So it'll be a Cam Scatterboo tribute. Hopefully see him back. This is the New York Giants running back, by the way, if you haven't heard. Dislocated his ankle in a really nasty hit that, from what I understand, was actually a banned tackle in the NFL called a hip drop tackle. Yo, Gribbler! What's going on? The NBA needs to slow down. Yes, we max it. They do need to slow down the back-to-backs. Why play yesterday and today, then we're off the next 2 days, and then Thursday? I don't get it. Greg, good evening to you. The Lionhearted is here. Clint's quit his job so he can be TSR's #1 fan full-time. Yeah, Pat, I agree. Not trading Fox, definitely not this season. Let's make sure we know what we have with Harper and Castle, and you know, an injury could happen. I'm keeping Fox at least this year and probably next year as well, unless Dylan Harper becomes the second coming of, I don't know, the greatest point guard of all time. Could be a trap game slot. It could be. And the injuries have gone wild. They have gone crazy. I don't like it. Will the Spurs extend? Fox is extended. Fox is signed for 3 or 4 more years, I believe. I see him go. Spurs go. Feel the potentiality beyond the box adventures. Thank you all for being here. By the way, while you're stopping in, if you're looking for something new, make sure you hit the old thumbs up. It does help the channel. It's fast, fun, nutritious, and delicious, and it looks like this. Texas Storm, I do think 16 wins is possible if everybody stays healthy. And so far, health has not been on our side. So if people get dinged up, if important players get dinged up, such as Wemby, Fox is already dinged up, and we're waiting for him to come to the team, to wait for him to play. Sorry, I got a little confused my words there. Not impossible. It's a tough conference. I do think it's probably more closer to 50. But hey, who knows? Prospect is, yeah, it sure is, Elroy, it sure is. Here's the way your views are increasing, it might be a good idea for you to commit. No, never. Texas Swarm. So I have a full-time job with the state of Connecticut, and I make significantly more money at my job than I do doing this. YouTube does not pay a lot. That's why people do Patreon, memberships, sponsorships. The ad revenue is not something you can live on as a small channel like myself. If I was to get to 500,000 subscribers, I would contemplate doing this full time. We are nowhere near 500,000 subscribers, so that's not even in the works. Plus, there's no benefits with YouTube, health insurance, dental insurance. I have lifetime health insurance after I retire, and a pension. I better be making some massive bank on YouTube if I'm giving up lifetime benefits. So no, that's not in the works right now. So when you guys watch the daily videos or every other day videos, the reason I can't do a lot of video clips or it's usually just more of a talking video is I do those on my break. That's the only time I have. I'm very busy and I try to do what I can. This is, of course, a big commitment for me, and I enjoy doing the live streams with you guys. Yeah, Andrew, the love of the Spurs. And yes, San Antonio Raider, insurance for sure. Got to get that pension. Cannot give up benefits like that. Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. So smash that thumbs up. Clint's homeless and couldn't be happier. You know what? Money does not buy happiness. Don't put that evil. You know, I haven't seen the Ricky Bobby movies, Illuminatics. I have not. Jonathan, a little early for Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and Alex. If our free throw shooting today is awful, I'm going to go nuts. And no, I do not work for the government, Eduardo, so no. I record in bulk. I'd rather keep the news more current than just put up stuff that's a day or 2 or 3 behind. With sports content, I like to stay current. Philobox Comics, I am a week ahead. Wednesday's video was finished last week. The video that I'm going to do next week or this week will be for next Wednesday. So I've gotten a week ahead on Philobox and I want to stay a week ahead. With TSR Sports news, I want to be kind of in the moment. I might not be able to get to it right away, especially if I'm working, but I don't want to put up something that happened 3 days ago tomorrow. You know what I mean? Close to 100 likes. Let's go. Send the word on Cornet is sprained ankle. I don't know. Tiny Turtle, that's a question to get a lot. Kevin Rocket, how's it going? New York Giants fan, New York Yankees fan, was looking for a basketball team, discovered David Robinson back in, 1990, halfway through his rookie season. Spurs fan since. Texan Storm, yes, I'll be calling all the games. I plan on it. I'm certainly going to try to. So Christmas, New Year's, whatever they fall on, yes, I'll be doing them. Cornet going to be out for a week at least. Oh, no. Thank you, Dragon. That Scatterboo injury was... the Giants suck, and there's not a lot to be excited about. We've lost Malik Neighbors already to a season-ending injury. Now Cam Scatterboo. It's just going to be a rough rest of the year. Get it to 200 thumbs up would be incredible. We max it if we can do that. Steven D, thank you for $2 super chat. November 1st? I honestly don't know. I thought he'd be back by now. Shout out to the Admiral. Nope, no Knicks, no Nets. Shaw, 08 Kerr. Nope. Never Knicks fan, never Nets fan. Free throws 50% over. My God, please over. Cortez? I don't know. No word on Kelly Olynyk. Jeremy Sohan with his sprained wrist, when it initially was reported, it sounded like he was just going to miss the first game. He still hasn't played, and here we are in game 4. How does a Spurs fan end up in Connecticut? Well, wait, I kind of answered that, didn't I? I'm actually from Massachusetts. Lived in Massachusetts, down in Virginia for a decade, and back up this way. Like number 99, Bubba, that's one more to 100. Let's go. Andrew says, Giants have hope for the future, but they need a new coach and GM ASAP. Yeah, Dable and Shane just aren't them. I'm a Spurs fan because the first 2K I had the Spurs were the only team I could... Oh, all right. Okay, whatever gets you, Coop. Whatever gets you there, right? Andrew, good evening to you. Golden Tavern, you can get a Go Spurs Go. Oh, thank you, Bobby. That's the 30th, isn't it? I will update that now. Thank you. I probably updated everything except for the date when I updated that last night. There we go. I think it's 10:30, right? Not 10:30 time, but 10:30. 10:30 is October 30th, the day before. Yes, it's October 30th. I got it updated. Appreciate you catching that. If there's ever a glaring error like that, please let me know. There's always a lot going on. Crimson wants to see the game too. Okie dokie. Raw rep. I lived in Fredericksburg for a decade. David Robinson has the coolest story. Getting drafted number 1, then doing 2 years of military service before. Yeah. And he started basketball late, didn't he? Just like Tim Duncan. He turned out okay. Boo Day, good evening to you. TSR should have made a video on Wemby winning that player of the week. I didn't have time. I've only got so much time. I did the video already before that was announced. I wish I had the time to make videos whenever news is, automatically put out like that. I wish I put up something on a community post, but I honestly forgot. Andrew, I hope so. Nelly Perry Pinche Spurs, thank you for stopping in. Jeremy Soyan out until November 2nd. Is that the word? Luke, Lindy, Fox, Jeremy Kelly, all out for the Spurs. Yep. And Raptors, nobody injured. Oh, yeah. Guys, keeping updated on the Dodgers World Series. Does anyone here actually know who the Raptors center is? It's Jakob Poeltl. Oh, was I not supposed to answer that? Sorry. It's Jakob Poeltl. My bad. Now, trade deadline, I did go live last year for that, and that was a lot of fun because... Oh, no, I went live for free agency. And then, we had the breaking news that we signed Luke Cornett. Going live on the trade deadline is not a bad idea. Eduardo, the Giants and Broncos is not televised in my area, so there's a couple of reasons that I won't stream the Giants. One, not all the games are on. Last week and this week, the games weren't on. Last week, it just wasn't televised for whatever reason. Oh, it was an afternoon game, and they showed the game of the week instead. And then this week, the Patriots were on Fox, and the Giants weren't. And I don't want to get the NFL ticket because I can end up paying a ton of money because I can't predict when the Giants are going to be on here, so I could pay a ton of money for only 1 to 2 games. That is not worth it. If I was guaranteed that the Giants were going to be televised all year and that was my only way to watch them, absolutely, just like the NBA League Pass with the Spurs. But it's too risky, and I'm just not going to get it. I said, go Spurs goes. Dr. Phil, I started reading your book. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Totally going in a different direction. I thought, some machine guns and stuff blowing up, from talking with you. But no, going in a different direction. Like what I'm reading so far. I'm a slow reader, and busy right now, so don't be upset if I'm sure you won't be if I don't finish it right away, but I have started, and I am committed to reading some of it every single day. Miss TSR is at home, though. Not disappointing Harper isn't a starter. We need somebody that can lead the bench unit, and he did the last 2 games. Bobby says, God, I can't stand Jacob Toby. I hate him. I know he's a strong word, but I dislike him. Missing Bill Land. Vic is in, Serge. Vic is in. Wemby Player of the Week. Let's get it again in week 2. I don't want to do that. I claim this as a tax write-off because I do buy it for the channel, but also those free streaming sites sometimes crash. I know because I've watched the Giants for 1 minute at the end of the game on one of those when it was just not then the Giants Broncos. Sometimes if you have no means and it's not being shown, I watched it for a minute and caught the very end. But those streams I've seen, and this is a safe site that a friend of mine uses. But it crashes a lot. It locks up. I constantly have to refresh. I can't do that while I'm streaming with you guys, and I don't even want to take the risk. The NBA Pass works. It's $90. It doesn't break the bank, so I'm just going to stick with doing it on the up and up way. Miss TSR is at home. Levi, what's going on? We are back at it. Thank you for being here. Adam Ray, Doctor. No, P-Jack, I'm not. Harper for Rookie of the Year and 6th Man. Why don't we diversify our awards? How about Kelman gets 6th Man of the Year, Harper gets Rookie of the Year, and Wemby gets MVP, I guess not diversifying it too much, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved. A clean sweep by the San Antonio Spurs. Bob, you don't mean my hype video, have you? The one I did. Or are you talking about something on the San Antonio Spurs actual page? Cowboys fan, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Aloha, Federal Flavix. I haven't been this excited about the Spurs since I was a kid in the 90s. Yes, it's been a while. Oh, and Mitch, Coach of the Year. There you go. Forgot about that. There we go. Western Conference Finals, Spurs and Thunder. Comeback Player of the Year. I mean, Wemby missed half the season. He could also get Comeback Player of the Year. Anybody else says if Castle has over 3 turnovers this game, Mitch needs to start Harper and put Castle at the 2 on Darren Fox. And Point Sohan didn't work back in the day. Point Castle seems to not be working at all. Listen, that's not his role on the team, and they're trying to put a square peg into a circle right now. It's not working. Adult in the 90s. I was at the end of the 90s. Yeah. I wonder if Castle would compete in the dunk contest again. I wonder. It all depends. Maybe if Matt McDung, who I actually think signed an NBA contract recently, so actually credit to him, or props to him. But Matt McClung I've said this before on the channel. Matt McClung was the best jumper in the last dunk contest. I thought Stephon Castle was the best dunker. Cornet is out. And no, Keith, I agree. You don't bench him that young. How about Harper and Bryant for co-rookie of the year? I don't think Carter's getting enough minutes. Mr. LX77 with the $5 super chat. I believe that's a euro, so that's actually a little more than $5. So thank you very much. No, Amityville, I was agreeing with you. I know you're going to say Ben Castle. I just hope Matt McClung doesn't do it again. I don't want to see him in a dunk contest anymore. Come on, dude. You've won it 3 times. Can we get like some stars in the dunk contest? Not sure if Fox wants that. Yes. When Fox is back, could we run Fox, Harper, Castle, Vassell, and Wemby? That seems really small. Same, Bobby. A whole lot of this. There's my Mitch Johnson impression. Same to you, David. Thank you very much. Levi, that's a darn good question. I'm not even sure what the starting lineup's going to be when Fox comes back. I know he'll be in it. I know Wemby will be in it. I don't know after that. We'll see. Gio goes first to you. Calmer Boyles is out tonight. I did not hear that, Addy. So, okay. That was a draft pick by the Raptors this year. That was a player that some people thought the Spurs would take. I honestly was not interested in him at 14. He seemed like he was kind of like a Jeremy Sohan 2.0. I like Jeremy, but we don't need 2 players that do the same thing. McClung needs the money. Yeah, I mean, he's not horrible. Ernie goes, go Victor, go. Erisaya 9340. If Dylan Harper can carry 4th quarter, Spurs win. Okay. Change the dunk contest until 1v1 all-star. That would underscore. That would be like the girls. Yodi. The girls' league ruptured or raptured or shoot rivaled, unrivaled. I was getting there with the R words. I think they had a one-on-one. They did have a one-on-one contest. And Fontaine, you're right. Nobody does want to dunk contest. Texas Storm. I know there's a lot of political stuff in regards to the arena, so I have no say in it. I'm in Connecticut. If that's going to raise y'all's taxes or cause issues, I'm out. I'm out in regards to that conversation. I hope it works out for everybody in the end. Spurs fan 512 with a $2 super chat says Victor was Western Conference Player of the Week. Yes, he was. Brian Wright for Exec of the Year. Hold there. I would love to see Sohan start because that means he's gotten good enough to earn the starting spot. Because he lost it last year with injury. He is a lottery pick, 9th overall from 2022. He's the last man standing from the 2022 draft. And nobody's left from 2021. So if Sohan's gone after this season or gets traded before the All-Star break, that means 2021 and 22 drafts were a complete failure. And I'm hoping that's not the case. Hey, Mamu! Is this a little Mamu tribute? Is Mamu getting a tribute video? What the? Let's go. Wemby does need spacing. I mean, who'll ever forget the night Mama went for what, 34 against the Knicks with Flavor Flav in the house? Could mean that font song. We'll see. Y'all just keep purling words at Wemby. Yep, Foon Pie. Yes, we are. I'll probably continue to do so. Join in. What award are you giving him? All their drafts were, yeah, they were. So, J1, the last men standing, really, the pre-Wemby drafts are Kelvin, Devin, and Jeremy Sohan. Crush Boy DJ 47 with a $2 super chat says, yo, what's up, Spurs fam? What's going on? It is a home game. It is a home game. I gotta say, I like what I've seen with Keldon Johnson. I missed their interview. I saw the clip where Wemby got a question in French and then passed it off to Keldon, and Keldon's like, I don't know. But I didn't realize Keldon said that he's really accepted his new role. I didn't know maybe that was an issue. I am rocking a Keldon, old school Keldon tonight. But he has played so much better in only 3 games. I know he's not a defensive player of the year type. He's not going to be a defensive shutdown player, but the effort seems to be there more in defense. But he's rebounding better, and his efficiency has skyrocketed in a short time. But he also played this well in the preseason. So can he continue for the rest of the season? Probably not at a 60% plus clip field goal percentage or 70% efficiency, but I think he can stay very efficient and be the 6-man type of player, the spark plug off the bench that we really want him to be the last 2 years. Almost 500 watching Area 51 is here. Almost 200 thumbs up. Devin's been showing some improvements. I like a lot of the things we're seeing on the roster. There are things I don't like right now. I've said that in the video today. Barnes has got to find a shot. He needs to find a shot if we're going to be competitive. Castle needs to play better too. There's a lot of things I've liked about Steph, but the free throw shooting and the turnovers, our problem, and we are seeing right now teams are daring him to shoot. They are leaving him open for three, and he's only shooting the three ball at 31%, which is higher than last year, but still below NBA average. The same thing could happen with Jeremy Sohan. Jeremy Sohan's whole career, especially during the Wemby era, is if Wemby and him are on the court, they're going to leave Jeremy open for three. He's going to have like at least 5 feet to shoot. Nobody's going to be in the zip code, okay, when Jeremy's out there in three-point land. They're going to double on Wemby or at least back off and be in the vicinity of Wemby. So he's going to have to be better this year. They both really need to be. 250? We don't have 250 likes. We max it. Or we're shooting for 250. Kellen's a net negative. Is he? Is his overall box plus minus negative for the year? I'd be shocked about that. That would suck because he actually, stat sheet wise, has been playing well. Who can't shoot? We max it. Sohan or Castle or Yes? Yes, Ben, let's hit our free throws. Every team's struggling in the beginning. We are or we aren't, Ralph. It's a mix. I mean, Barnes is a veteran, but he is... I like Harrison. I've said it all season and preseason. I don't like him at the 4 because he's undersized. He might flourish in the 3, but then who goes to the 4? Is Jeremy our 4 when he comes back? We'll see. Spurs are winning 12 straight, pies and cakes. I mean... I cared about Dylan Harper's plus 33 last night. You can't tell me you didn't care about that plus 33 that he was rocking. That was what the team was cooking when he was on the court. Go Spurs, go to you guys. I might try to get some cheap tickets for this game that's happening right now. Dog shit, I like Mamu. I did. I would prefer Mamu over Biyombo. Jordan McLaughlin with 40 points tonight. Danger. He's a monster all the time on defense now. Oh, no, Jeremy can't shoot. He looked good. Buenos noches, Homer. He looked good in his offseason workout videos. The hitch in his shot was gone. But you know what? Stephon Castle looked good with the Guard Whisperer videos, and so far we haven't seen that shooting. His efficiency is up. His 2-point shot is much higher field goal percentage-wise, so that is a good thing. But the 3-point shot is not falling yet. And his free throw shooting is just, I don't know what's happening there. So with Jeremy, I need to see it on the court. I need to see him hit some threes to believe that his 3-point shot is fixed and better. And I'm not asking for greatness from either of these guys. Just be around 35%. That's it. Be around the average. It's the NBA in 2025. I mean, I think it's pretty much well known that teams take a zillion threes, so you think you would practice them in growing up in juniors, junior high and high school and college, etc. I hope Mitch gives all McLaughlin minutes to Carter Bryant. I'm okay with that. Both teams score in the first minute. I think they both will. Will Wemby be the second player to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP? Is Jordan the other one? Is it only Jordan that's done that, David? Homer, we did release the Mamu. So I don't think we're trading De'Aaron Fox anytime soon. Bro, you must be trolling. Barnes, Kelvin, and Sohan for LeBron? That's got to be a troll. There's no way you want to do north of 40, who's injured right now and might have a lingering injury for the whole year. Sidekick, nothing to mess around with. That's not the way to build a team, is bringing a guy that's old enough to be Wemby's dad. Elijah one did it, did he? No, Jonathan, it's illegal in the United States to show the game, so this is a Spurs community. We'll have Yaka Pirtle's Silence of the Lambs tonight. We'll have a live scoreboard, play-by-play, reaction, interactive chat. We'll have the stats up over here, but illegal to show the game, so I obviously can't. Players are on the court, and away we go. Spurs win the jump ball. Favorite Spur, David Robinson. And we've updated the scoreboard, guys. You have asked for it. There it is. The points are on the board. Because I'm a man of the people. You guys have been asking for it. There's your rebounds, assist points. Just make sure you don't look at the scoreboard before I call it, because that does update a little bit before me. As Castle gets into the paint and gets the first bucket, the Spurs have scored in the first minute. Raptors ball. Let's end the game now. 2-0. Media man, good evening to you. Nice drive by Stephen. He has been much more efficient in 2-point land, which is nice to see. Pirtle falls down, wanted a foul, not going to get it. Spurs on the run. Castle throws it back to HB. Over to Vassell. They got Champagny open in the corner. Now he's going to start to drive. Back to Barnes for 3. There we go, Harrison. We were just talking about you. You're welcome, Nelliness. You guys been asking for it, and last night after the game, me and Miss TSR were watching a fundraiser, participating in a fundraiser, actually. And not us, but I bought some things from the fundraiser. And while it was on, I was like, why don't I work on getting the stats on there? And I figured out a way to smush it a little bit. It's a little small, that's what she said, but I think it's legible, and I wanted to do that for you guys because you guys have been asking for a while to do that, and I found a way. Wemby into the paint, throws it out to Barnes. By the way, RJ Barrett scored that bucket. Castle into the paint, layup good. Steph hurt us. Stingray X Factor, good evening to you. And yes, Barnes broke the curse. And now a turnover. There's a steal by Demasel. He'll bring it up the court for the Spurs, flies into the paint. And we'll reset the offense back to Castle. Castle over to an open Champagnie. No good. He had a good look, just couldn't put it in. 7-2, 10 minutes to go. Spurs up by 5. Emmanuel quickly passes the ball off. That three is no good by Brandon Ingram. Today's headman. Oh, Yodi, good luck. Boop. Boop. Vassell for three. Oh, he's fouled. Oh, that's a dumb foul. We'll take it. Barnes dropping 50 tonight. Ernie, maybe not. I don't know if you realize or checked, but congrats. Yes, random. I am shocked at how well the channel's doing. I actually talked to my girlfriend about it. Like, I don't know how to... I guess I'm stunned because I'm so used to, a good stream for this channel had always been 8 to 10,000 views. But interest in the Spurs prior to this year had always been much lower. Vassell's first free throw is good. Now, interest is at an all-time high in this channel's existence, and it's weird seeing those kind of numbers. Guard the paint indeed. Bonjour indeed. Coopin's stats look way better. Good. Vassell, second free throw. Let's hit our free throws. Let's go. Ingram's a guy I would like in free agency, but he got way more. Yes, he got paid. La Harp, thank you for being here. Mr. Toasty Plays. Yes, Dylan. Dylan Harper's in the chat. Jorge, good evening. Hitch Hero, thank you for being here. Vassell's third. All right. That's a good start. We do have a little more rest than the Toronto Raptors. Both teams coming off a back-to-back. The Raptors game, I think, was at like 7:30 yesterday. Our game was at 2. Plus, they had to travel. We didn't. Runner by Ingram's good. 10-4. 9.5 minutes to go. Thank you, Texas. Texas, you got your Wemby. Wemby made it one piece. Texas fight won our first giveaway of the year. There's a missed three. I didn't see who shot that. My apologies. I was saluting Texas. That sounded weird, but okay. Raptors ball. Ingram thinks about another three, pulls it down, shoots from the elbow. Brandon Ingram, 10-6. Yes, Jacob, my girlfriend knows that Celine is at my place. Castle zips it out to Barnes, thought about the three, pulled it down. Barnes double teamed and turns the ball over. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. It's off of Barnes. All right. Tio Baca, yes, this is a very good beginning to the year for the Spurs. The Spurs have a chance to get to 4-0. The Spurs have never started their season, which still shocks me, 5-0. We have a chance to make history this year. By the way, upcoming October 30th, I'll be live for the Spurs and the Heat at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to make sure you don't miss that, hanging out with us and our great Spurs community, hit the old subscribe button. While you're there, don't forget to hit the like. Oh, Castle took one in the face. Offensive foul on Scottie Barnes. Boris Alele Spurs. You need Scott. Hey, Justin, I'm fine with Scottie dropping 20 as long as the Spurs win. And that's on Jakob Poeltl, Turtle Power with the turtle pick. I'm pale. Pale not. Your at names are messing me up, but thank you. Wemby off the glass, channeling his inner Tim Duncan, 12-6. There's a runner, but I think that was quickly. He quickly got down the floor, no pun intended. Just pull, that works. Cornette, it sounds like he's going to be out for a week, and we need Luke. Listen, no disrespect to Bismack Biyombo, but he's not Luke Cornette. Wemby drives in the paint, spins around. Oh my God, Wemby spins around, throws it off the glass. Big men are not supposed to move like that. Jeez. He's an alien. Ingram pull-up jumper. We have no answer for Brandon Ingram. Ingram has 6 points now. 6 out of the Toronto Raptors' 10. 3 of 4 from the field. Castle bringing up for the Spurs. Gets it over to Barnes. Barnes immediately double team. Finds an open Champagnie for the Thunder. My turtle's right here, Air 51. Oh, so Wemby drives in the paint, and he's all spinning around and throws the layup up and went in. Defense chants are out. That three's no good by Brandon Ingram. Defense chants are quiet because they took a quick shot. Wemby with the ball against Pirtle. Drives in the paint. Oh, gets fouled. Wemby laying down. I think he's playing a little... okay, he's all right. He's all right. Yes, he spun... Wemby's driving. They're actually showing it here. Spins around and throws up the layup. Shaolin Wemby for sure. Spurs are going to go 81-1 just so we can let the NBA... Nice, Ryan. Can't see the Thunder dunk of Justice in there, but I want it to be like a massive dunk. We'll also have some new stuff tonight. We have the stats now on the screen for y'all. Wemby's at the line for 2. And we have a timeout. I don't know. I'd like to hear Rich for old time's sake when Jakob dunks, if he's able to. So when Jakob dunks, give him the Thunder dunk of justice. Not the video, but just give Jakob one. All right, I'll try to remember that. Jeez, I'm surprised they're putting Wembanyama. I'm surprised they're double teaming Barnes. I guess trying to cause a turnover from somebody that's clearly not a primary ball handler. It worked once. Zach Edey would have been nice to have with Wemby. Yeah. JBG, we drafted, shoot, what's his name? The little guy? Damn it. The guy we traded to Timberwolves. Rob Dillingham. I couldn't think of his name for a second. What's Dilly doing? Is Dilly doing anything with Manny? San Antonio was sick. And Uncle Vic, it was also nasty. Whatever by Victor shoots, not the orange ones. 2 fouls for Barnes and 1 for Barnes has 2 fouls? Does he? Oh, he does. No, wait, does he? That's a lot. I think he has 0. Oh, wait, Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes has 2 fouls. There's 2 Barnes tonight. That's not confusing at all. Bro, it sucks. The NBA scandal, it sucks. If any other players get named, hopefully the Spurs are not attached in any way, shape, or form. Who do you think we should draft next? I don't think we're going to have a lottery pick. So, actually, no, we have a swap of the Hawks. How are the Hawks this year? I haven't been following them. It wasn't a 360 dunk. It was a 360 layup. If he 360 dunked it, I would have put the Thunder dunk of Justice video up for sure. Dilly is rotting on the bench, but since Ant is out, he might get more playing time. How long is Ant out? Scottie Barnes has 2 fouls. So I forgot there's 2 Barnes running around out there. Levi and friends, we're looking good. Yes, and we got Grady. And I don't want that to happen, name surname. I want to read that one out loud. I might get a little trouble. I hate to root against the Hawks, but I would not be opposed to them sucking. Basketball Reference says Rob Dillingham has 1 minute. Dilly's played 1 minute this year. Wow, that poor dude. Wanted to be a Spur. Got drafted by the Spurs. Was given a Spurs hat. Immediately traded to Minnesota and is now rotting there. Glaze and Baking, we have Grady Dick. We have Kelvin Johnson, Mitch Johnson. Yes, there's a lot of players with man part names. And is out 2 weeks, is he? This is a great start. Worth the first round and pick swap. Alex, what's that? I mean, I would love a pick swap. I expect the Eastern Conference is taking a big step back, so I expect Atlanta fully to be a playoff team. We are at 258 thumbs up already. Shut the front door. 700 people watching. It seems like 700 people is the, I'm going to say Grady, JBG. Seems like 700 is kind of the normal now. That is crazy. I was actually looking back at some old streams. My clock's a little ahead. Let me fix that while Wemmy's at the line. We had a lot of streams where we had 1,500 or less views. Now we're getting streams where there's more thumbs up than older videos views. That's crazy. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the new Spurs fans and new subscribers. It's going to be a wild ride this year. It is Raptors ball. Free throw line jumper is no good by R.J. Barrett. Spurs ball up 18-10. Barnes with the ball over to Wemby. Wemby one-on-one with Turtle Power. There's a switch. Gets it over to Vassell. Back to Wemby in the post. Spins around Jakob. And he's going to throw it up. No good. That's another foul on Pirtle. That's 2 fouls, I think, on Pirtle, or 1. It's just 1. Ironborn. So I have been seeing people say Akeem the Dream created a nightmare. I'm going to say Wemby created a nightmare, because in the end, you can teach somebody how to do things left and right, but they have to take it in, absorb it, and then make it their own and make it work. And Wemby's done the strength training. He's done the mind training. Credit to Akeem. Credit to Timmy and David if they worked with him. But in the end, Wemby is why he's Wemby. Dylan Harper's checking in. Our little guy's out rebounding. I predict 3,000 live viewers if this game is... Oh, Dan, I don't know about that. Playoffs, though, we could start seeing those type of numbers. Thank you, Drum King. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wemby hits both. We're up 20-10. Let's go. Yes, he is, Uncle Vic. For a man that... Barnes just headed to the locker room. Is he really? Yeah, he's been calling Dylan Harpoon. I just missed whoever took that shot for Toronto. It's a miss. Harper will bring it up for the Spurs. Wemby's got 8 points already, by the way. Wemby with the ball again. Chucks it over to Castle. Almost threw it out of bounds. Steph actually looked down to see where he landed. Castle flies into the paint. Fell over. Gets it out to Vassell for 3. Ooh, side of the rim. Castle with an offensive rebound into Harper. Harper into the paint. Throws it up. The teardrop is good. 22-10. Let's go. I did see Akeem praise Wemby. I actually haven't watched the video yet. There's a pull-up J, and that is no good. That was a missed 3 by Jamal Sheen. Spurs ball. Keldon will bring it up for the Spurs on an 8-0 run in the last minute and 50. Wemby drives. Gets it over to Keldon. Keldon's wide open for 3. He banked it in! Keldon! Let's go! Keldon banked the 3. Okay. Calmer Boyles for 3. He is in the game. He is playing, guys. He missed it. Fast break for the Spurs. Vassell with the dunk! The Spurs are destroying the Raptors! Let's go! Wemby got to play 48 minutes. That's all there is. Until Cornette's healthy, he just got to play 48 minutes a game. Wemby dribbles behind the back and gets it up to Vassell for the fast break dunk. NBA League Pass 07. NBA League Pass. This is beautiful Spurs basketball. Algin, shout out from the Philippines. Good grief. He is a cheat code. He's our WemVP. No? Corny? I don't know. Asia, good evening to you. Maybe you'll see grading. My dogs are looking at me wondering what's going on. My plushies are looking at me and wondering what's going on. It's going to change. Well, yes, it is going to change when Bismack comes back. Yes, it is. Tingo says, love it. Nice. I wanted to bring, I wanted to change some things up. I got one more. Love the Wem. You guys like the WemVP? All right. I want to keep it a little short. Did we get it? No, you're all your ats right now. It's all your ats. Toronto playing without trying any. Ray, would you? Love it. All right. The WemVP is like a little short, but overall, like Son of Scar. I don't know. I'm holding Grogu because he's awesome. Oh, Frenchman, what's going on? This what a start. What a start. Then we're off for 2 days. We're back against the Heat on October 30th. I will be dressed up for that game in Halloween gear, just to let you know. I know it's not Halloween, but the Spurs don't play on Friday, so we'll be dressed up for that. Got to hold the fort once Wemby rests on the bench. Yes, the Medicare guys, absolutely. I'd love to see aliens. Oh, Infrared is interesting. All right, maybe I'll see what I can do. Bonjour, Joe. Yeah, that's going to be the one thing I worry about is when Wemby comes out. Or do we just play small? Bismack Biyombo was pretty bad yesterday. Do we go with a small lineup? I don't know. This is a great start, though. Muhammad, I'm watching on NBA League Pass. I don't know where it is on mobile. I'm sorry. Can we get Freddie T? Yes. You'll get something special, Granada. J Funky, we are. J Funky Food Bar. Interesting. I do have the Area 51, which is the aliens. Jay, let's get a Go Spurs Go up. Indeed. 27-10. I don't know if I'm dressing up for Halloween. Christian from the Philippines, thank you for being here. Let's keep this league glazing baking for sure. Go Spurs Go, everybody. December 23rd and 25th is Chet versus Wemby. All right, you guys got to figure it out. Yes, Freddy Krueger's coming on Thursday. I will be Freddy. I mean, I'm not going to wear the face mask because it's warm as all heck, but I'll be Freddied up everywhere else. Raptors are 0 for 4 from 3. The Spurs are 2 from 5. And there's a layup by Colin Murray-Boyle, CMB. And no shocker, they're attacking the paint with Wemby out and Bismack, Biyombo. I got nothing. Harper getting really defended at half court. He just traveled. Dylan, you can't do that. Or is that a double dribble? That's turnover. Can you imagine starting from yeah. Humgo, that's where we started, though. Hello, Tony. Good evening to you. JC Go Spurs Go to you. What will Wemby be on Halloween? We got Grady. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to keep saying his last name because I don't want YouTube to get all wonky. CMB in the paint again, and now the paint is getting attacked, and the Raptors are scoring. Let's remember this. Mental note. It was 27-10 when Wemby came out. Put that out there. We were up by 17. Castle with the ball right now for the Spurs. Who is going to score for us? That's what found us. Let's turn over on the Spurs. Offensive foul. Ken, Spurs fan since Tim era from the Philippines. Go Spurs Go. Yes, Grady Zucchini. There we go, guys. Have no fear. Jordan McLaughlin is here. Good evening, Beavis. Kaboy, what's up? News camp. Ron Harper Sr. What? I haven't heard any of that. V. Lorenzo, I pay for it, so I have no idea. I'm sorry. I buy NBA League Pass every year so I can watch the Spurs and call the games with you guys. Jamal Sheed with a runner and one. Wemby comes out and Fonswine, that's a damn good question. Yes, they are attacking Biyombo. They are attacking Biyombo. Biyombo, he's Biyombo washed. I like Bismack, but whatever juice he had left in the tank last year seems to be gone. He's been quite awful. And he's a vet too, so it's not like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I would keep playing Biyombo. I mean, I know the paint's, I don't know what to do. If I'm Mitch Johnson, what do I do? Cornette and Olenek are out. We're all excited about Vassell with a turnover. McLaughlin with a steal. And then it's knocked out of bounds. One thing that, drove us crazy last year was our big man depth. And at the start of this year, we're like, guys, we're finally have depth. Wemby, Cornette, Olenek. I don't know if Biyombo's going to be on the roster by the time the All-Star break hits. You guys, some of you said, is Bobo a free agent? Maybe I would take Bobo over Biyombo. At least he's a giant out there. Vassell, pull-up jumper. Okay. All right, stop the bleeding a little bit. Ryan, I had the Spurs. My original prediction was 50. CMB for 3. Colin Murray-Boyles. Hello, Aquavision. Larf. Cornette, sprained ankle. I don't know what his time frame is for when he'll be back. Jordan McLaughlin with the ball. Gets it out to Vassell. 12 on the shot clock. Vassell to Harper for 3. All right, Dylan. Big calling on. We do look bad when Wemmy's on the bench. Grady for 3, no good. Keldon with the rebound. Keldon will bring it up for San Antonio. Keldon's legs are really wrapped up. I wonder if he's having knee issues or anything. Jordan McLaughlin for 3. In and out. We do have Sandro Memakilishvili on the floor, by the way. I see Mamu, number 34. CMB with it. Oh my gosh, Colin Murray-Boyles. We're making him look like a superstar. He's a rookie. Ryan, good evening. Says, where are all my Filipinas at? Topat Noob, good evening. CMB is cooking us right now. Like, absolutely destroying us. 9 points on 4 or 5 shooting. Foul. Oh, Jamal Sheed is Shed. My apologies. It's pronounced Shed. I'm just going to take the letter A out of his name so I know it's Shed. Are we taking Biyombo out and getting Wemby back in? We're getting Champagny back in. Yes, Vintage. Player of the week. You got Wemby getting 46 plus. NV on team. He looks like a. I wouldn't want him at the 4 either. Matt, it's been a mix of guys on CMB, but he's owning whoever's on him. Jordan McLaughlin with the ball, and he gets knocked over by Grady Dick. And we're in the bonus. That's 2 free throws coming up for Jordan. Sprained ankle, Kaboy. Sprained ankle. Dylan, that's true. We do have size, but that's 3 guys out. And look at Mitch with his arms folded. I mean, that's what he does. Maximus, I don't think Jones Garcia is going to play much unless it's garbage time. We have Street Clothes' big name. We do. Jordan McLaughlin hits the first free throw, 11-point game. Sepix with the double question marks. The Riddler fan, maybe? Yes, Stephon Swine. Get a huge lead when Wemmy's on the court. And then hope it doesn't dissipate when he's not on the court. Spurs are 11 of 15 from the field. The Raptors are no slouches at 10 of 17. Spurs shooting 73%. The Raptors at 58%. Both teams shooting very well. 8 on the shot clock for the Raptors. Almost a turnover. We get the ball back. We're going to have an open 3 in the corner. No good by Quickly. CMB with the rebound. Colin Murray Boyles with an all-star type performance. Mamu with the ball. Out to CMB. CMB drives by Champagny. Pull-up jumper over Biyombo. No good. And Bismarck loses the ball out of bounds. Yes, Biyombo get a rebound. I would have liked Maxine Reyno. I wanted Maxine Reyno in the second round, guys. I don't know what he's doing right now. Is he in G League? I forgot where Maxine Reyno went to. Did he go to the Kings? Which, by the way, how dysfunctional are the Kings? They couldn't beat the Lakers, who are missing LeBron and Luka. Sacramento, what a dump. There's a foul, Biyombo on CMB. CMB going to go to the line for 2. Tax Brazilian goes. Bismack is killing me. Flash freeze. Good afternoon. Good evening, excuse me, to you. Yes, Aquavision. That Scottie injury was terrible. Big man free agent still available. Alex Len, Brandon Carlson, Bobo, Charles Bassey's a free agent. Kai Jones. Yeah, King's doing King things. Michael Potter's not with the team anymore, Crush Boy. He's not under contract. Hunter Morgan, when Wemmy's been on the court, the Spurs have been phenomenal. When he's been off the court, not so good. Kings will be playoff contenders in 2086. Damn. I thought Bassey signed with the Celtics, flash freeze. 1 or 2 free throws. 34-23. Spurs on the bonus. The Raptors are not. A little over a minute to go. Kelvin with the ball. Flies into the paint. Kelvin! Let's go! James Wiseman got released already? What would I trade for Giannis? Mama with the ball. Fouled by Biyombo. Is that 2 fouls on Biyombo? That's 2 fouls on Biyombo. That's the one thing he's been contributing more than anything is fouls. Alright, she's good. She doesn't live here, so she's back home. I know she's watching right now. I don't know if she wants being on the couch for any Spurs games in the next week. But the Spurs play Thursday and Sunday night. So if she's watching, I don't know how you feel about maybe coming over Thursday, working here Friday, and then, I don't know, piecing out Saturday. Because she's not going to watch the Giants. And it's going to be a good day for me to work on catching up on crap. I don't know when Cornette's coming back. And Denny says lag. Is anybody having lag out there? I'm showing we're green on all counts. You missed both free throws. Ball goes out of bounds. Trade Biyombo for a bag of chips. Tarek, I don't think you're the only Raptors fan. If you are, the Raptors got the ball back. Thank you for being here. There's a 3. Scottie Barnes, man on the thumbnail. It's a 10-point game. It was a 17-point game when Wemby was in there. Just remember that. We were up by 17. It's been cut to 10. Scottie Barnes' first points in the night on the three-pointer. McLaughlin gets it to Harper. Harper flies into the paint. Tough layup is no good. Raptors are on the run in transition. And a missed layup. Agbaji misses the layup in transition. Spurs ball. Yes, welcome, Raptor fans. Absolutely. Yeah, Mabel, I don't see... I mean... Are people trolling? Are we lagging? Because everything is green on my end. Harper into the paint. Euro step kicks it out. Jordan McLaughlin for three. All right, Jordan. Never doubted you. Miss TSR is watching. She'll let me know if I'm lagging. Spurs 4 of 8 from the line. No lagging there. I mean, just hit refresh. If you're lagging, just hit you know, if you're lagging, hit the refresh button. It could be that. Sometimes I have to do that in streams. Quickly into the paint, kicks it out. Mamu for three. Sandro Mamukilishvili. Former Spur for three. No lag. I've seen a lot of no lag. Meet him, man. Yeah. Harper at the buzzer. Layup. Dylan Harper. All right. I see a lot of no lags. All right. Yeah, whoever's lagging, just refresh it. Oh, Miss TSR actually said she'll stay for Sunday's game. All right. Let's do that instead. Dylan Harper. He did do that easily. Harpoon. 41 points in the first quarter. We're still up 12. The backup center minutes are rough when it's not Cornette, but that was a... I assume Wemby will start off the second... Please let Wemby start off the second quarter. Please let Wemby... 354 likes, Three Beards. Woo! We might get to 1,000 again tonight. Medivis 3 is at the game. We have almost 1,000 watching? What? Damn. Thank you, guys. For anybody new here, you don't understand how much this means to me. I've been a Spurs fan for 35 years and on YouTube covering the Spurs since 2019. And it's been 6 years, as many of you know, if you don't, 6 years of losing. And to finally have excitement and people watching, I appreciate it so much. I mean, literally 3 years ago during the Keldon Johnson era, do you guys remember that? Pre-Wemby, the year before Wemby? There's 983 people watching right now. Drop that 9 off. That's where we're at. We're at 83 people. And I'm not knocking anybody. It was a different time. The Spurs were hard to watch. I even took some time off during that season because it was brutal. We were getting blown out. I went to see 2 Spurs games that year in Texas. We got blown out both games. We might get to 4. We're 6 thumbs up away from 400. Can we get to 400 thumbs up before the start of the second quarter? That would be incredible. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Rob, you were here for that. Bobby, you remember that? Viewer number 50. You remember those days? Those were rough. I think I remember watching one of your videos during the P. Must have been subscribing to a different account. Oh, welcome back, Mabel. No, Bubba, I don't want to say fair weather fans. A lot has changed with the Spurs organization. And also what has changed is there's a gateway to the Spurs. His name is Victor Wembanyama. A lot of different things bring Spurs fans in, and Wemby's one of them. You know, you look at 5 years ago, so I was actually digging through old Spurs channels, and 6 years ago, there's probably 3 of us. DC Tree Nation, who's no longer doing content. He hasn't done content in a year. He started doing the Spurs I think it was 8 years ago. He's like the OG of Spurs content creators. I thought I was doing Spurs before Clam, but he actually started Spurs content a year before me in 2018. I started in early 2019. And then channels trickled in here and there over the years like SSPN, but the last year there's been a zillion Spurs channels primarily because of Victor Wembanyama. He's bringing in a new generation of fans. And that's not a bad thing. By the way, let's start off the second quarter. There's a runner that is no good by RJ Barrett. Dylan Harper gets the loose ball. Wemby has checked back in. He has the ball at the moment. He'll pass it on to go around the world. Carter Bryant is checked in, by the way. Back to Wemby in the paint. And he's fouled. Bun's a Pelicans fan. Yeah, Jorge. I was checking to see if DC Tree was still doing Spurs content. And 451 thumbs up. Thank you, Bart. The Spurs are finally, in his time on YouTube, at their most popular with a franchise player. And he retired, which, hey, I get it. There's been times I needed time away from YouTube. This is not that season. I need time away. I imagine I won't be getting much rest at all. Kellnan would have traveled. The surgery says, this is true. Rich was my only source in Spurs content. I'm glad I found Mr. TSR back in 2019. Yeah. It's been 6 years, 6.5 years, going on 7. April 5th, 2026 will be 7 years. Yaka with the ball. Little jumper is no good. Wemby skies for the rebound. Well, you never have to sky for the rebound. Just reach up. But you get the idea. Kellnan drives. Tosses it out to Bryant. Over to Champagny. Over to Wemby. Calling for the ball. Is he going to go one-on-one with Yaka Pirtle wearing the Silence in the Lambs mask? Nope. Going to get to Champagny. Penny into Carter. Back to Wemby. Over to Carter. Carter in the paint. Still looking for his first NBA field goal. Loses the ball. Harper grabs the ball and throws it up. Hey, Dylan Harper, it's so clutch. The shot clock was expiring. The ball was on the floor. Dylan runs over to it and throws it up and in. And now a steal by Dylan Harper. This kid is so good. Harper out to Johnson. Over to Carter. Maybe we'd be seeing a big there's a turnover for the Spurs. Fast break for the Raptors. And a block by Carter Bryant. He just flies in there like Superman and boop! Knocks it out of the sky. Let's go! I don't know, Bobby Fibber, after seeing that, do you still want to take him out? His offense needs work. His defense, he's going to be a stopper in the future. He is so ridiculously athletic. 43-29. We got Mamu back in the game for Pirtle, so nice to see former San Antonio Spur out there running around. We have an open three in the wing. No good. Kellnan with the rebound. And Kellnan's rebounding has been better this season. Kellnan will bring it up for the Spurs. 43-29. Spurs are shooting 75% for the game. Raptors are now under 50%. Carter with the ball back to Wemby. Spurs are hitting their free throws tonight as well. They're 9 of 9. Wemby a little behind the back dribble. Gets it over to Champagny. Champagny for 3 from the wing. No good. Toronto ball. Spurs are also out-rebounding Toronto 12-5 tonight. Out-passing them 13-9. Really just beating them everywhere. That jumper is no good by Scottie Barnes. Spurs ball. Harper has been clutch. I'm impressed with him. Dylan thinks about a step-back three. He's going to pass it to Champagny instead. Champagny drives, zips it over to Kellnan for a corner three. No good. Second quarter's been a little slow for both teams. And we're going to have a foul on R.J. Barrett going in line for 2. Whew. You could trade Darren. No, I'm not ready to trade Darren Fox. We got to. Dylan's fantastic. But just imagine Fox in the starting lineup running the first unit where we've had issues with yesterday during the Nets game. The Spurs were getting trapped a lot to start the game. Sometimes when we needed a shot, Darren Fox will get us that. Keep Fox and have Harper run the second unit. Hunter, okay, so you guys, this is good? You guys like this? That is good? All right, it was a good change. Wemby with 8, 6, and 2 right now. Easily working on another double-double. You know, the real code, that's going to be tough for Rookie of the Year for Harper because VJ Edgecombe is taking a lot of shots in Philly. And he's averaging over 20 points per game. I think Dylan's going to have a fantastic year. But VJ just might have more opportunities. Plus, he is starting already in Philly. It's going to be really tough. Plus, Cooper Flagg is starting as well. Champagny with a turnover. Raptors on the run. And we have, I don't know, Spurs get back in transition. Said the Raptors throw up a 3, no good. Spurs getting the ball up the court quick. Champagny zips into the paint. And the layup is a brick. Okay, Toronto ball. Ajabi with the ball, passes it out. We have 60 on the shot clock for the Raptors. Shed drives in the paint. The runner is short. Champagny with the rebound. We'll get it over to Castle. Random, what's going on? And a timeout by Mitch. Well, Wemby won't have a single game this season without a block. Hunter, you could be right. People say Fox should get traded. It's too early to be talking like that. 1,000 views? Hit the like. Let's go. Yes, Steven. Volume shooters are going to have an advantage. BJ's usage is going to go down, though. Jared McCain coming back and Grimes coming off the bench. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Granada says Sohan looks like he's wearing Woody collared lawn. What? Yeah, I think we've never seen Fox with this version of Wemby. Let's see what a healthy De'Aaron Fox, who we haven't seen yet with the Spurs, does with this version of Wemby. I have to think it's going to be an improvement with him in the starting lineup. Former Clutch Player of the Year, former All-Star, former Steals leader, guy that can put up 25 a night. Yeah. Yeah, Jason, I know the stats are ahead of me. That's why I didn't like putting them there, but a lot of folks had put the stats there. It's the same. I watched Sports Fury. Actually, I got this idea from Sports Fury. The stats were ahead of them too. It's just not a me thing. When you stream on NBA League Pass, there's a delay. So ESPN is going to be a little ahead here. So I would try not to focus on that. It's either I put the stats up or I don't. People seem to like the stats, so I will leave it there unless otherwise told. But the stats are going to be ahead of me. I have no control over that. Oh, Woody from Toy Story. I got you. Jaboy, I'm watching on... M-Easy. Come on now. I'm watching NBA League Pass. I think Kelly's going to have a breakout year when he random. I hope so. Not expecting a ton from Kelly Olynyk, but it would be... I would take Kelly Olynyk over Bismack Biyombo right now. Harper, Dylan, you are fast on the drive. I know, Lawrence, 1,000 watching already. Keep the stats. I like the stats. Who's going to replace Fox in the starting lineup? Who does Fox replace? I think they might go small and Champagne comes out. I think we could see, this was rumored for a while, Fox, Castle, Vassell, and I'm not a big fan of Vassell at the 3. Barnes, I'm not a big fan of Barnes at the 4, and then Wemby. All right, good to know, Sepix. I still like the stats, just wanting to... Oh, got it, Jason. All right. No, I didn't know. I was 100% sure that was going to happen because when I checked Sports Fury stream, I saw the point... it was their Spurs and Mavericks stream. I saw the points go up, and I was like, oh. There's a way to delay... to put like a millisecond delay on web pages, but you have to put with OBS like a zillion delays, and when it does that, it kills your system. It's going to get cluttered if Miss TSR crashes the stream. She's not crashing the stream tonight. Medium Castle's playing. He's out there. I don't know if he's out there right now. He's out there right now. 4 points, 2 of 2 shooting, a rebound. Just a little bit of quiet night. I'd rather have him have a quiet night than a bunch of turnovers and missed free throws. Yes, random block of Pirtle. Oh, our connection's... we're good. Our connection went down for a second. We're good. Maybe a little lag there. My apologies. I don't know what happened. I saw things go a little red. Oh, no, there it is again. Looks like YouTube's having some issue, guys. We might have a little congestion. And Wemby's going to go to the line for 2. I don't care if Wemby uses the SGA method to score 50. You mean a zillion free throws? He is going to the line a lot more. A ton more. Wemby taking forever for his free throw, but he made it, so who cares? Now, Hunter, so when I stream on OBS, there's a little box on the bottom of the screen. And when it's green, that means we're good. That means when it's yellow, there's network congestion. When it's red, that means you guys are going to see me lag, and it's trying to reconnect. It went green, yellow, red briefly, back to yellow, back to green. So hopefully we're fine. We are hitting our free throws tonight. Let's go. I hear some defense chants. You guys hear defense? I know, I'm corny. Carlos Jeter, good evening. No, Wemby's not flopping at all. We're up 36. Good evening to you. Brandon Ingram just hit a bucket for 8 points. Carter Bryant with his first NBA basket, and it's a 3. CMB misses in the paint, tries to take it at Wemby and had to adjust his shot. Wemby would have behind the back. Wemby with 2 behind the back dribbles. Oh my gosh, Wemby. Gets it to Castle. Castle drives in the paint. Throws it out the rim. No good. We're going to have a whistle. Wemby's dribbling is otherworldly, Joshua. She looks beautiful there. Wemby with the handle. You're welcome, Carlos. Go Spurs, go from Puerto Princess, Philippines. The S in SGA stands for saw. Do I hear some Wemby P's in the chat? Wemby for 35. Oh gosh, Castle's at the line. Please make your free throws, Steph. Please make your free throws. Please, one more. I hate feeling like this when somebody's taking free throws, but the struggle's been real for Steph from the line this year. I'm going to hold group because that's who I grabbed. He made them both! Let's go! 7-6 MF got handles. Stephon Castle, he's having an efficient night. He's got 6 points. And Wemby's still young. Prudence, what's going on? Carlos with the $2 super chat says, cool new stuff. Thank you very much, Carlos. I've worked on that this afternoon. Want to add some little things into the stream. I added the stats in, put the upcoming stream up in the top right. Wanted to make things a little cleaner for you all. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. Give him Defensive Player of the Year now for sure. Maybe not MVP. I might be a little early for that, but my goodness, he's probably... Nobody's playing defense like he is in the league. Nobody. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Raptors ball. Turnover. Nuno, I don't think he has a block yet. And you're welcome, Gribbler. Have I seen the Jackals? You know, David, I saw the auditions. I actually haven't seen him in the stands yet. Suffolk says, I've seen enough to give him every award in the NBA. I don't think he'd get Rookie of the Year. There's a 3. That is no good. I don't know who shot that for Toronto. Wemby with the rebound. Spurs ball. Castle bringing up for San Antonio. Steph gets fouled. This huge Spurs league gives me PTSD. You know, name, surname, we had a lot of games over the last few years where the Spurs were up, and then next thing you know. Stormy, downing what, today? I didn't know the Raptors were on a back-to-back. Actually, what are they down? Wait, what are you talking about down in the Spurs? I said I had concerns about the game. I didn't say they wouldn't win. Game's still not over yet, by the way. We have seen the Spurs give up big leads, so let's not get cocky. Be confident. The Spurs did. TSR Sports upgraded too. Castle's at the line, hits the first one. Let's go. All right, this time I hold JL. This is John Luke Picardi. Yes, I watched the game with plushies because they're family too. They're part of the channel now. This is JL. This is Miss TSR's JL. She left him here so he can hang out and watch the game. Make it so. Made them both. Let's go, Steph. The team is hitting their free throws. Steph with 8 points. And I don't think he's missed. He hasn't missed from anywhere. Ooh. We have a foul on Carter Bryant. We have some bodies go down. Walter goes down for the Raptors. The Raptors going deep in their bench. Are they waving the white flag in the second quarter? Yeah, we've been hovering around 1,000 viewers during the second quarter. Can we? Are we 15-15 from the line, Mr. Shigidi? That is crazy. And yes, Carter getting the team is a little tired, so they need some fresh legs out there, and Carter has fresh legs. And a steal by Jordan McLaughlin. Man, I knew we should have given Jordan more minutes. 5 steals for the Spurs right now. Jordan with the ball again. Gets it to Wemby. Oh, might be stolen. Jordan dives for the loose ball. Gets it back. Gets it up to Castle. Castle drives. Out to Barnes in the corner. Let's go! 22-point game. Thank luck for the good luck Picard. We are up by 22 and a timeout by Toronto. 55-33. Let's go. Who is this team? We don't even have all our guys yet. We don't have Fox. We don't have Sohan. Barnes finally wakes up. Let's go. Let's get a Go Spurs go up there. Daniel with the $3 super chat with the little green, pom-pom guy person. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. That's cute. I guess we're doing a little Go Spurs go. Thank you very much, Daniel. H Blue watching from south of France of the French. I like what you do. I love what I do. I love doing this. I do this because I love the Spurs and I want to share that love with you guys. That's why there's no memberships, sponsorships, Patreon, and that stuff. I just want you to be here, feel welcome, and feel like you're part of a Spurs community that just loves the team. We're not always going to agree on what's best for the Spurs. I might say, hey, I like Keldon Johnson. You might be like, TSR, I don't like Kellen. Hey, whatever. You might say trade this guy. I say don't trade that guy. But in the end, we're all bleeding silver and black, and we are excited to see our Spurs and our unicorn in Victor Wembanyama be playing their best basketball they have in years. Yes, let's keep the win streak alive. Let's win tonight. And then Thursday night, which I'll be alive, cheap plug, on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, the Spurs have a chance to go 5-0 if they win tonight. First time in the team's history. Chance to make Spurs history possibly Thursday night. And bring back the Silver Dancers. I don't love blowouts, but you know what? I will take a Spurs blowout over a Spurs loss any day, twice on Monday. Why did Joy Crawford... I know why. Oh, why had a beef? I don't know why he had a beef. I know he threw him out. I don't know what his deal with the beef was. I don't remember that because I don't care about Joy Crawford. Although, some of you say that Jean-Luc Picard looks a little like Joey. I get it. Depleted mind, we are back. I think Sewing will dress again, yes. If he doesn't, then he's gone. If Jeremy is... I don't think he's sitting out. I am questioning when he's coming back because the sprained wrist sounded like it was going to be a one-game injury. Jeremy's going to miss the first game. Now he's missed the first 4 games. If he misses the game against the Heat, that means he's missed all of October. Toronto will not challenge Wemby. No, Flexor Sis, and they should not. I would not challenge a rim. We need Rich to be in the hype squad. Patrick, we are back up. Duncan was rolling the bets. What's up, George? Can't watch the game, but who'll be benched when Fox comes back? Castle. My guess is Champagny. Will be small if it's Fox, Castle, Vassell, Barnes, Wemby, which is why I think we could really use a much bigger guy at the 4. I mean, I've said to you guys, ideally, in a perfect world, 5 years from now, De'Aaron Fox will be north of 30, so I don't see him being with the team 5 years from now. You never know, but 5 years from now, the Spurs would be Harper, Castle, Bryant, Sohan, and Wemby, which would be all players we drafted, that's how I like to build a championship team, from within, not getting free agents, etc. Brandon Ingram in the paint, bucket good, 55-35. Likely not to happen, but maybe. Ingram with 10 points. One of the few Raptors that's really playing well tonight. I don't see Wemby on the court, so this is a chance for Toronto to come back. Castle in the paint, takes it in, throws it up. No good. Challenge Jakob Poeltl. Raptors get it up the court quick down the other way. RJ Barrett for 3 good. I'm sorry, Scottie Barnes for 3 good. Sorry, Scottie. 17-point game. So we're up by 22. Wemby comes out, and the Raptors immediately go on a 5-0 run. Well, not a run. They've outscored us 5-0 since Wemby left. Castle with the ball again. Off-balance runner, no good. Fouled, going to the line for 2. Go Commanders. Oh, yeah, the Commander. Hey, what's going on? Anybody can let me know. What's going on with the World Series? Toronto's playing... The other Toronto is playing the Dodgers right now, correct? Yeah, right, Media Man? Guys, this is what happened when Wemby comes out and we don't have Cornette. Luke Cornette has been a nice, solid anchor for us when Wemby comes out. I like Bismack Biyombo, but he ain't him. Castle misses the first free throw. Mamu's played. Captain Cadogan, my buddy Jeff's in the chat. Jeff, how's it do? McLaughlin and Bismack together. Mitch is a genius. Guys, keep smashing that thumbs up. I think we're getting close to 500. I just saw Bobby put maybe 6 there. We got 600. We're at 539. Let's get the thumbs up to 600 before halftime. Heck, we can get up to 700. You know what happens? We get more people in here. I'd love to see us go nuts again tonight. Made 1 of 2. Castle still shooting his free throws well tonight, especially compared to where he has been all year. We have a foul on the Spurs down the other end. It looks like Brandon Ingram might be going to the line for 2, and he is. Cornette, Cornette took a lot of the burden off of Wemby, and Biyombo just, no. The Raptors are not attacking the paint when Wemby's in there. When Biyombo's in there, they are attacking the paint. Colin Murray Boyles went off and had a great night with Wemby out, but when Wemby's on the court, they're staying away, as they should. George, I don't have any updates on him. I don't know what's going on with him. They're showing Dylan Harper. I don't know if he's checking in or he's in the game. Okay. Can I hear it? I can't hear the Jackals. Dodgers lead 1-0. Thank you. Second free throw. Wow, the crowd is booing loud. 16-point game. Sign Bobo and lose Bismack. You know, I have concerns about what I've heard about Bobo in his locker room demeanor and his effort, but he's got to be an upgrade over Bismack Biyombo, right? I don't know if I would be totally opposed to that. Biyombo with the ball at the moment. Gets it over to Kelvin. 6 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Spurs are in the bonus. Kelvin's going to take a mile-long three and swish it! Kelvin! Kelvin! Let's go with 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. All right, Emmanuel quickly hits a 3 down the other end. Dodgers 2 Blazers 0. Scottie was out for the year, T-Mac. He's done. He is out for the year. Unless I heard something wrong, he's done. Vassell at the ball, drives in the paint, stops, pops, rattles it in. We got 61 points so far in the first half. 5 Lug Racing. What's going on? I'm doing great. By the way, cheap plug for my buddy 5 Lug Racing. Don is a huge NASCAR fan. He is doing oh, my clock wasn't running. We'll get it fixed. If you are a NASCAR fan, make sure you check out 5 Lug Racing. Get that subscriber count up for him. He's a great dude, does great content over there. Not a NASCAR guy myself, but I have watched his channel, and he's kept me engaged, which is saying something because I'm not a NASCAR guy. So that means the program quality is good. We have a couple free throws coming up for Emmanuel quickly. My clock was a little behind. My apologies. I'm getting it fixed. It occasionally happens. I'll forget to hit the space bar. Just get the clock going. Kelvin and Vassell have looked better. Do you see one of them getting traded? So I've been asked this before. If I had to choose one to get traded, I would probably pick Vassell. It's no disrespect to Devin. The reason I pick Vassell is, one, he has a bigger contract, about $10 million more a year than Kelvin. But Kelvin just is really that locker room guy. You know, just that guy that, not that Devin isn't, but just I see a lot more of that cheerleader hype, you know, from Kelvin than I do Devin. But the contract's the biggest reason. I don't think either one brings a ton different to the table. Harper drives, cuts the defense down, gets it out to Vassell for 3. You heard us talking about him. He says, take that, TSR. 64-45. Devin has been playing better. And you're welcome, Philo Racing. You're welcome. Spurs shooting 8 of 14 from 3 tonight, up 64-45. Barnes with the ball. He's going to take a 3. That's a little strong, no good. Vassell with the rebound. Devin will bring it up for the Spurs. 3 minutes to go, and the Spurs are looking good in the first half. Vassell from the elbow. That's no good. Barnes with the rebound will get it up to RJ Barrett. Back out to Brandon Ingram. Back out to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Just playing hot potato. Barrett in the paint. The runner, good. And a timeout by Mitch. And I think we're going to have Wemby come back in. Wemby MVP, Frankie, he's looking great. George says, we have cap space. Also, Devin is a spot-up shooter this team needs. Definitely excited for next. Yeah. Those last 6 years were tough. Not the last 5, the last 6. Kyle is a Kawhi super fan. Good evening to you. Wemby will be coming in. I have been to San Antonio. Hello, friends. I went to San Antonio in December of 2022. I enjoyed it. I saw 2 Spurs games, which I didn't quite enjoy. I enjoyed being there, but the Spurs got beaten the first game and absolutely blown out in the second game. I met Sean Elliott, got a picture with him and got his autograph, which was really neat. And then I didn't meet him, but I was in his vicinity. I was walking in the arena on the upper floor. One of you was generous and gave me a tour. One of you have worked and watched the channel. So he said, hey, TSR, let me take you around. You got me free nachos and a soda. Thank you very much. And as we're walking around upstairs where the penthouses are, I'm walking and I look up and I got nachos and a soda in my hand, so my phone's not out. And there he is grabbing a piece of cake. None other than Tim Duncan. I'm like 3 feet away from Tim Duncan grabbing a piece of cake. And I'm like, that's Tim. Grabs his cake, turns around and goes in. I mean, I think it was with his family, so I wasn't going to like yell Timmy or you know, anything like that. I was just like, there he is, and there he goes. But, you know, it was cool. Hit us with the game. I will hit you with the game. Nachos were good. I enjoyed San Antonio. I had a lot of fun. I'd like to get out there again at some point. When? I don't know. Castle with the ball. Gets it over to Barnes. Wemby is in for, I assume, the rest of the half. Wemby has the ball right now. Guarded by Jakob back out to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Steph just going to launch a long 3, and it's an air ball. No, if I see a celebrity with family or near family, that to me, that is, do not disturb. Be respectful. Our defense? It's been good. I don't know if the Raptors' offense, if our defense been that, Wemby would have steal. We've been causing turnovers, so I would say it's been good. Vassell with the ball back to Wemby. 8 turnovers for the Spurs, 8 turnovers for the Raptors. They're not attacking the paint. The Raptors are not going for anything around Wemby, which is, it's smart. I said that actually in yesterday's video, or actually today's video, where I was talking about can Wemby possibly set the record for most blocks in a season. As Castle drives in the paint and throws it up and in. The record is by Mark Eaton. He averaged 5.6 blocks per game with the Utah Jazz a zillion years ago. And I said it literally just today. Teams may start adjusting when Wemby's in there and not attack the paint. You got these boneheads that go in there and get blocked by Wemby, get the ball back, and immediately get blocked again. You're going to see teams stop doing that, and the Toronto at this moment in time has not. That's a missed 3 for Toronto. Spurs ball. Harrison Barnes with it. 18 on the shot clock. Spurs are in the bonus. Up 66-47 with a minute 20 to go. Barnes drives in the paint, throws it up off the glass and in, and we're up 21. No, don't pass the ball to Jakob. Wrong team. Nice Wemby's T-Rex arms. Larafi's not taking a lot of shots right now. I just heard Pirtle hasn't scored either. No, he hasn't. He's got a donut. He's only taking 1 shot. Turnover by Toronto. They throw it out of bounds. Matt, go Spurs, go to you. Rich, the Spurs are good, but I'm not going to say anything like that. No, I'm not going to say anybody's unbeatable. But we're going to get better. Dylan Harper. You guys are big on him, right? Looks great. This is the worst version of Dylan Harper we're going to see. He's a rookie until, he's like old and whatnot. But right now, this is the worst version of Dylan Harper. He's only going to get better. Wemby is just coming into his own in year 3. Castle's only in year number 2. Lemon Flavored Beach, what's going on? We don't have Fox yet. We don't have Sonnen yet. Chael Sonnen? Sohan. We're going to get better, guys. We're going to get better. Castle with the ball. Drives in the paint. And misses the shot, but he's fouled and going in the line for 2. Carter will be our next super bone. I love what I see from Carter Bryant. Yes, the offense is a little off right now. I don't think he's made the full adjustment from college to the NBA. But he is an athletic freak. An absolutely crazy athletic freak for us. Steven, it's been a while. It has been a while. Alien Dog, good evening to you. Castle, come on, make your free throws now. He started off good, and now he's starting to miss them. Yes, William Juby, Chael Sonnen on the San Antonio Spurs. Rich, how would I play the Spurs is when Wemby's out, attack the paint. Yeah, well, that's what they're doing. I have this feeling the Spurs win this with a plus 35. That would be crazy. Made 1 of 2. Spurs just 69 the Raptors. Castle with 11 points. I think he's 5 of 7 from the line. Still an improvement, but yeah, do a little better. Raptors almost turn the ball over, get it back. Sandro Mamakeliashvili with the ball. And that's a turnover for Toronto. Spurs on the run. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Turned it over. I think we had a collision. Tried to get it to Wemby. Steph is okay. There's a 3 by RJ Barrett. Chael and the Spurs would absolutely... Nice, Matt. Nice callback to Anderson Silva. I like what you did there. RJ Barrett has 9 points now. The clock's a little ahead. We'll get it right about now. Harper with the ball. Is he going to take the last shot? Is Wemby going to take it? Harper, off-balance jumper at the buzzer! It didn't count. I saw some reason with 51. Harper made the shot. Definitely did not count. No, the ball's in his hand. But still, 69-50, guys. Not bad. Hey, Grady's been out there. Hey, maybe he wasn't out there. No, Grady was out there in the first half. He didn't do much. Guys, we're going to get into the halftime stats in here in a moment, but wow. Our Spurs are on their way to possibly going 4-0. KKB wants Castle benched. Oof, almost 1,200 watching, almost 600 live. We're not at 600, Area 51? Oh, we got to be close. We got to be very close to 600. 16 more likes and we can get to 600. Let's make it happen. Greg Popovich, what does the thumbs up look like? I think it looks a little like this. Thank you, Pop. Let's get into the halftime stats for the Spurs and the Raptors. We have never gone 5-0 before. We have a legit shot to go 5. We just got the 600 thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Well, we don't have to stop at 600. I'm open to 700 and 800. We hit it. We've had 2 streams in a row where we hit 1,000. Can we make it 3? Can the Spurs get to 4-0? Can TSR get to 3-0, I guess, with 1,000 likes in a row? I don't know. Spurs wins the most important thing. I'd like the channel to do well. The team, of course, always comes first. Spurs outscored Toronto 41-29 in the first. Slowed down a little bit in the second. Outscored them 28-21. But still a very good half for our San Antonio Spurs. For the Raptors, Brandon Ingram has 12. RJ Barrett has 9. Scottie Barnes has 6. Jakob Poeltl, Turtle Power, having a rough game. 0 points and 3 turnovers. Jakob Poeltl not looking good to his return to San Antonio tonight. Emmanuel Quickly with 7. Off the bench, Mamu with 3 points. Colin Murray-Boyles looked great, 10 points. Ochai Agbaji, I always mess up his name, has a donut. Jacoby Walter with a donut. Grady Dick with a donut. Jamal Shed with 3. The Raptors for the night are shooting 46, 35, 73 with 10 turnovers. Our Spurs are shooting 67, 53, 90 with 9 turnovers. Both teams turned the ball over a little high in the first half. For our Spurs, Harrison Barnes has finally found his stroke. He has 8 points and 4 assists. No rebounds. So one thing I don't like about Harrison at the 4, he's not a good rebounder. Harrison Barnes has not grabbed a rebound tonight. Julian Champagnie, quiet night, 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Victor Wembanyama has only taken 2 shots. He's 6 of 6 from the line. Wemby with 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. No blocks. The block streak in jeopardy. And no turnovers, though. That's nice to see. Devin Vassell having a nice, solid night. 12 points, 4 assists. Stephon Castle, 6 of 8 from the line. That is a step in the right direction. 12 points, only 1 turnover. He has really struggled with the turnovers and poor free throw shooting. He is shooting better from the line tonight. And he's only got 1 turnover. Victor Wembanyama, by the way, has a team best plus 29. Guess who has a team worst? Bismack Biyombo minus 10. And there's your 19-point lead. Keldon Johnson with a solid first half, 8 points and 2 boards. Carter Bryant made his first NBA bucket with a 3. He's got 3 points. Does have 2 turnovers, though. Bismack Biyombo with a 0. Bismack Biyombo has a 0. He has no stats across the board except for 2 fouls. He's literally done nothing on the court but run around and get 2 fouls. I can do that. That's my level of production in the NBA. Nothing in fouls. Put me in. Jordan McLaughlin with 5 and Dylan Harper solid as a rock as usual. 9 points on 4 or 5 shooting, 2 boards, 2 assists, a steal, 1 turnover. And there's your tail of the tape. There are the stats for the game. Bismack Biyombo, holy crap, he's not playing well at all. He is literally a liability offensively and defensively when he's out there now. He's not contributing. I'm not trying to pick on the guy, but my goodness, he's just giving us nothing. Whoa, the chat I just caught up to the chat, and it, okay, you guys are calling Bismack Biyombo a cardio merchant, huh? That's all he's doing out there. He wasn't this bad last year. I don't know what happened. Rich, I don't like the Bismack slander. All his minutes were with Keldon. Keldon sucks at defense. You're laughing. Yeah. I say, why can't he even get a rebound? Whose fault is that? I feel like Wemby has been doing good damage. Wemby's going to Wemby heats up. He'll get better. George, I wasn't expecting much from Biyombo, but he did play with the team last year, so he knows the system, and he was solid, all things considered. Now he's had it, he's here again, and his production has just dropped off. I don't know if because just being older or maybe there's an injury we don't know about, but he was better last year. This is a massive drop-off. Carlos says the Spurs have the right spirit, and I know it is early, but I don't care. But San Antonio Spurs, if they continue to play like this, we are going to win the NBA Finals. Woo, Carlos got us going all the way this year. All the way. Okay. Is there an NBA record for minutes with no stats in a game? I don't know. That's a good one, Matt. I don't know. Yep. He does seem to be way off right now. I mean, he could be old too. Rich, if Wemby has no blocks, means the oh yeah, absolutely, King's East. They're not attacking the paint with Wemby in there. Would you? Oh, alarm! Come on now. Fletcher says, yeah, slow down a little bit. And Andy says he can see the Spurs in the finals. Okay, fair enough. Wemby, yes, late corner, latecomers band. Wemby needs to take more shots in that second half. Only 2 field goal attempts is literally criminal. And it's all 7-3-1. Yeah, you're right. The Spurs defense is not good without Wemby. It's that's why the Luke Cornett signing was so important to this team, because now you got a legit rim protector as a backup and a guy that can finish above the rim. I don't know how much longer Luke's going to be out, but we clearly need him back pronto. I haven't been watching the World... Carlos, I'm not watching 1 minute of the World Series. I think we'll at least... Hunter, I was thinking Western Conference Finals against OKC, but OKC is going to give us major issues. Mark, howdy, number 634. I bet that Dennis Rodman holds the record for most minutes. Oh, you might be right, Bible English. For like a legit starter. Didn't he have a stretch with the Spurs where he played like 2 games and he had 50 rebounds and no points or something crazy? Absolutely crazy. Rodman had stupid stats at the Spurs, and not always in a good way. Joel Anthony has the record. 28 minutes and 46 seconds played with no stats in 2011 for the Miami Heat. Waldo, nice look up. He had no stats in almost 29 minutes. Mike says, Wemby's going to break Chet over his knee like kindling. I'm looking too clutch. I'm looking forward to Solon coming back. He'll shore up the defense in the second unit. I don't think he's going to start right away. Yes, PC Gamer. Think about that. Wemby only has 10 points, and we are up by 19. Think about that. Center, Tim Sylvia. Power forward, John Jones. Oh, gosh. Randy Couture, Fedor Emelianenko, George St. Pierre, and Chael Sonnen. Is that your UFC team on a basketball court? Stepping for reasons. What's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Joshua says we're winning off talent right now, but eventually Spurs will start winning off experience. Fair? So we're looking at 28-47 for the record. We made history. I don't think Bama's going to get that many minutes. Yes, he is. We max it. Project Muscle is a must to keep the Spurs. Okay. I see you guys mentioned some Project Marvel in there. Slot 6-2-4. We do need a Wemby block, but for that to happen, the Raptors actually have to go into the paint and try to score, and they are not doing that at all tonight. Wemby did get a 360, JoJo. You're right. No worries, Go Spurs, go to you. Actually, you know what? Little Go Spurs, go to all of you. The Suns are hot booty, but what? What? Wow. Ralph, Go Spurs, go to you. This has been, I mean, guys, I want you to think about this. We've only had a handful of teams start off 4-0, so this team will join. It's kind of exclusive company. We've never had a Spurs team start 5-0. Ever. The Spurs have a chance to start 5-0 if they win tonight, which so far we're well on our way, and if they win Thursday against the Heat. Maybe Wemby can get a block on a fast break. Yeah, being the trailer. That's sure. Rafael Olivier, thank you for stopping in. That's actually a good point. Wemby on the trail. That could happen. We've seen him do it. We've seen him block 3-pointers as well. So, I mean, there's that. He could block a 3-pointer. Why not? All right, I'm done. I was looking something up. Spurs lucky halftime score 69. Oh, were we at 69 yesterday too, Waldo? Were we at halftime? I don't remember. I would not like to see LeBron James on this team. It doesn't make sense. Is he going to be like 40 or 41 in December? PC Gamer, I think the power rankings came out today. I don't think they'll be updated again until next Monday. Raptors knew Wemby made a block record against them. That's why they're... Yeah, didn't he have like 10 blocks or something crazy? I do not have a link. I do not. I am watching on NBA League Fast. I know that probably doesn't help, but that's where I'm at. Nope, Swerve, the plumber, Dylan Harper still coming off the bench, but doing a darn good job coming off the bench. Jordan McLaughlin's our best diver. Yeah, actually, he did dive for some loose balls. So that's, hey, I'll give him credit where credit's due. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I see most of you guys saying no on LeBron. It's not to throw shade at LeBron, but at his age, what's he bringing to the team? He's just going to take minutes away from the young guys and shots away from the young guys. That's not what we want. Alex, he's just not taking shots, which is not a bad thing. We shouldn't have to win with Wemby scoring every 30 points every night. It's a back-to-back. Other people stepping up, which is a good thing. But Sell and Castle both with 12 points, not the worst thing. We should sign Bronny instead. How's Bronny doing this year? Is he playing? LeBron is 40. He'll be, bringing a 41-year-old player to a roster that's, more youth movement than anything would not make sense. Okay, Andrew Robin, fair enough. I want to see Bron win one last chip with his son. Ooh, that's going to be tough. I don't trust in the Lakers. I don't trust the Lakers at all to go far this year. Bronny is not playing. Thank you, Carlos. Bronny is horrible. Okay. Bronny coming off the bench. I mean, he's not there yet. Hey, you know what? He's in the NBA, granted, because his dad's in there, but he still is. I would love to be in the NBA. Cheeky Panda says, are we shooting 53% from 3 so far? Rich, so all right, so fashion flexing. So yes, YouTube apparently made a change. You might hear me saying different. So this might be very confusing. You guys might be hearing me say different names to you than what you're seeing in the live chat. I was just in the Sports Critics live chat before this game started. And as a viewer, I saw all your regular channel names, like TSR Sports, the Sports Critic, the Sports Fury, Bad Dog Sports, whatever your channel name is, those showed up there. When I am live calling the games with you guys, I don't see your channel name anymore. I see whatever your @ is under your channel name. So you guys are seeing one thing, I'm seeing something different, which, if I'm talking to you, you know who I'm speaking with. But it might be confusing when you're like, who's he talking to? I don't see that name in the chat. That's what's happening. YouTube made a change. I think from what I've read, it was because you could have Wemby in the chat, and then somebody can make another Wemby channel, so you would just see multiple of the same channel, and some people use the same emojis. Or not emojis, avatar, if you will, or icon. So YouTube changed it up. I hate it as a content creator because I know all you guys by one name, and now I'm seeing different names. Some of your handles are the same as your channel names, but some are not, and that makes it very confusing. What's up, Garza Music? My expectations for the second half? To crush the enemy, see them join before us, and hear the lamentation of the women. That's my prediction. My other prediction? Pain. I know Dr. Philly needs a block. Raptors put me in. Oh, wait, you guys see the @ too? Have they changed it where you guys see the @ symbols too now, not the channel name? Oh, that sucks. Hola, Hugo! It would be cool if I had a halftime timer. It would be 2 3 beards, but sometimes depending what channel it's on, the halftime's not always 15 minutes. The free throw merchant in SJ has 8 points and 0 to... Oh. I probably should quarter 3 up. We're probably close to quarter 3. Still no Fox, still no Soin, still no problem. Voice actor career. Oh, punter. I'm old. I'm past the chance of getting an opportunity in that industry. Nate Dog, the Freddy voice will be there Thursday because I'm going to dress up as Freddy for our Halloween stream. It's not Halloween, but it's the day before Halloween, so I'm going to be decked out in Freddy gear. Flag will not win Rookie of the Year. Calling it now. Edgecombe. Wait, does VJ has 26 points tonight? No, David, no giveaway tonight. I keep them random. I see channels. I like the names better. Okay. I see the names. Fox, I believe, is coming back November 1st. Or maybe a shot Miami. That'd be nice. Oh, the girl on the side. She listens better too. This girl? That's the Hulk over here. He's angry. Oh, we're back to the game. All right, well. Nope. Halftime's over, Bun Bun. I mean, Wemby could dress up as a palm tree, I suppose. Jakob with a little jumper, short, no good, but Sell with the rebound. I don't think Jakob has scored, has he? Pirtle has not scored. Wow, it's empty in the arena. It is empty in the arena. Now a whistle. Offensive foul on the Spurs. Patrick Wemmy's block streak is looking rough. So, Garza, I do have Instagram, but it's not for YouTube. It's for Philobox Comics, which is my handle on Instagram. It's Philobox Comics. Just to make things simple, I have Twitter for TSR Sports, Instagram for Philobox Comics. Having two for each of them would be rough. They took the ball at Wemmy, but it was a floater. I don't think that was a block. Oh, a steal by Quickly, though. Fast break for the Raptors. And Barrett's blocked by Champagny. The fans are either eating or in the bathrooms, or eating in the bathroom. Jared, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Hunter, I live in Connecticut. I don't think I'm probably going to any games this season. Especially since I really want to focus on growing the channel, and this seems like it might be the year that I don't want to miss a game, because you guys have been crazy excited about the Spurs, which is great to see. As am I. 69-50. Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Takes it at Wemby. That's got to be a block, right? And now a foul. That's a block, right? I think he got that, didn't he? Take a look again. I don't think he hit it. Shoot. I'm not sure he got a hand on that, guys. I don't think he's going to credit for a block on that. Dang it. Champagny with the ball. Another turnover by the Spurs. We got sloppy here to start the third quarter. I think that's a turnover at Champagny. Barrett into the paint. And one. Angie, good evening. I'm doing very good. How are you? Yeah, a Duff shot stops. Yeah, it wasn't a block. It was just a bad shot. Ah, crud. 17-point game. Spurs getting really sloppy in this third quarter. Are they did they come out a little lackadaisical with that big lead and just the Raptors are coming out a little more, oomph? Yes, I am, Carlos. Thursday night, I'm going to dress as Freddy. Spoiler, yep, we're going to dress as Freddy. All right, come on, San Antonio. You let the Raptors have their fun. Let's shut it down. Castle into the paint. Turns it over. We cannot stop turning the ball over. Everybody's doing it. Jeez. I think we just have 4 turnovers already in this quarter. 3 or 4. And now a bucket over Wemby. It's a 14-point game. Wemby went for the block. Couldn't quite get it. Yeah, Wemby, I'd like to see Castle play a little more in control. Ah, boy. You know what? We need some Chuck Norris. Where's Chuck? There he is. Yeah, Hunter. No, Spurs. No, I'm not using the Freddie voice the whole game, Carlos. My throat would be shot. Oh, that would be awful. Doing Freddie for our streams usually are about 3 hours. I would have no voice the next day. My throat would be on fire. Our free throws have been better, Hunter. Absolutely. Our guard, yeah, yeah. It's been a rough start to the third quarter. Chuck Norris. You didn't see the Chuck Norris, Jared? I just played Chuck. You got an ad? There you go. This is why we need Fox. We need somebody to handle the ball, somebody that's fast and get it up the court, but can also get us a clutch shot when we need it. Banger says Connecticut in the house. Me too. Dane wants a preview of the Freddie voice. I'm going to do Agua first.
You are all my children now.
There you go. Little preview. Miss TSR may like it if you lost your voice. Oh, after the Marco Bellinelli incident yesterday? Maybe. Real Bobby February, it is very much in jeopardy. Carlos Jeter with the face dollar super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Carlos. That you always throw me off when you throw that in there. There he is. There's the crazy shock face. I use the surprising face a lot at work, so that's cool. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Coop, thank you. No, the streak cannot end against the Raptors. I wonder if they're consciously trying to end Wemby's streak, because he had like 10 blocks against them in a game, didn't he? I certainly can't, Jared, I can't do that voice all night, though. I can't do Freddie Mercury. I can do Freddie Krueger, not Freddie Mercury. Crush Boy, players on the court over to your right, and Dylan Harper is not in yet at the moment. Back to the game, Spurs up by 14. Raptors just kind of hanging around, and the Raptors have had a good start to the third quarter. Yeah, Ray, I think it's 100% on purpose. Freddie Mercury was a singer for Queen. We Will Rock You, Another One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody. He's been dead for a long time, over 30 years, I think. Freddie Flintstone, I can't do Freddie Flintstone. By the way, please keep hitting the thumbs up if you haven't done so. Maybe we'll get to 700 here shortly. I think we got to 600, right? Yeah, we're getting close to 700 thumbs up. We have 1,000 people watching. This is the best the channel has ever done in its history, so I thank you all for joining the channel, whether you've been here just tonight or you just recently joined in the last week. Of course, if you've been here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, thank you as well. But sell for 3, no good, and the Raptors are on a run right now. Oh, boy. By the way, if you are new to TSR Sports, my name is Rich. I've been a San Antonio Spurs fan for 35 years. The purpose of TSR Sports is just to enjoy the Spurs, the love of the Spurs, and keep growing the Spurs community. So if you're looking for a place to hang out, talk Spurs, be at, hang out live. Obviously, I can't show the game, but hang out for, live talk about the games. Got you covered. Make sure you hit the old subscribe button, and we'd love to have you join us. We also do random free giveaways. Don't have to be a member. No Patreon, nothing. Castle into the paint. Fouled, going to the line for 2. Yeah. Stephen Faridin's fan 35 years since 1990. I am not in San Antonio Point. I am in Connecticut. I've been a fan longer. I've probably been a fan longer than a lot of you have been alive. I'm old. I'm 48. I'm an old dude. Castle, 12 points, 2 assists, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 of 8 from the line. Steph, hit your free throws. Who am I going to hold for this one? I'll hold Mikey. We have not scored yet in the third quarter, though. Oh, shoot. Well, we're going to score here. We're going to score here. Steph's going to hit both his free throws. As soon as that left his hand, I knew that was no good. Way too much on it, back rim. We do need some milk. 48's the new 28. Yeah, I'm 48. No, Jay, I'm not anywhere near 30. Not anywhere. Base, what's going on? He missed them both, son of a... Steph, come on. A lot of people think I'm 30. I'm 48. I'm old, guys. Raptors ball. And the lead is just slowly... We have 0 field goals in the last 4 minutes. Brandon Ingram, jumper no good. Fight for the rebound. Pirtle almost gets it. And Champagny finally comes down when it gets it up to Wemby. Can somebody step up for San Antonio? Anybody. Wemby. Wemby starts to drive. And turns it over. My goodness. What the hell? We can't hit free throws. We keep turning the ball over. We now have 14 turnovers. What didn't we have like 8 or 9 in the first half? We have, I think, 5 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. That is not Spurs basketball. Shot clock at 5. Barnes with it. Off balance jumper. Tough shot. Hits the backboard. They'll get it up to Castle. Castle sprinting up the court. Euro step in the paint. Layup is no good. But he's fouled and going to go to the line for 2. Yeah, the third quarter, Steven. Remember we used to say the third quarter? Prudence, you're welcome. Yeah, is Castle going to blow out the Sohan one-handed free throws? He started off well. He's now 6 of 10, which is 60%, which is not good. Come on, Steph. He made that one. Yeah, Cecil last year was rough. We do need Fox back. Yeah, Mitch, yeah. Well, Mitch with his arms folded. Joshua, they might be getting tired. You're right. He made them both. All right. Good. We finally scored in the third quarter. David, I stopped watching the Super Bowl halftime show ages ago. I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I know I've heard of him because of that, actually. I didn't know who he was before that. I don't know any of his music. I won't be watching halftime. And alley-oop to Wemby, and he missed it. The oop was a little off. Tried to alley-oop layup to Wemby. No good. RJ Barrett from 3 from the corner. It's a 13-point game. That's the closest it's been in a while. Mitch just standing there with his arms crossed. Champagny for 3 in the corner. No good. Castle with the offensive rebound. The putback by Steph is good. Steph is the only person that scored this quarter for the record. 73-58. Castle with 16 points now on 4 of 6 shooting. I think he's 8 of 12 from the line, maybe. Jakob, a little jumper in and out burger. Devin with the rebound gets it way up to Castle. Overthrew it. Another turnover. Oh my God. I get being tired, but then there's just bad basketball. 6 turnovers in the third quarter for the Spurs so far. 6 guys. 6. Jakob with another jumper over Wemby. No good. Wemby was going for the block, couldn't get it. Jakob misses again. Jakob Poeltl's having a rough game. He still has a donut. He's 0 for 5. Wemby with 10 points, 13 boards. Wemby into Champagny. Champagny off the glass, good. Toronto will call a timeout. Jeez. Yeah, slow it down a little bit. We are still up, Slothy. We are still up. More turnovers and field goal attempts. That's crazy. All right. You know what? We're playing horrendous basketball in the third. We're still up 17, so there is that. 6 turnovers in less than 6 minutes, yeah. But we're up by 17. We just got to make sure we keep the lead for when Bismack Biyombo comes in, because we have seen the lead start to drop once he's in. We are lucky Jakob's not making any of his shots. Hey. Yeah, he's missing everything. And Wemby has taken very few shots tonight. He's 2 of 3. This might be one of the... This is not a good quarter. This may be a reach, but I blame these Wemby misses on the guards. Wemby's taking... Yep, we maxed it. Wemby's taking 3 shots. Latecomer's banned. Fox, I think, back either Thursday night or the game after that. It is a block for Wemby, Yop. He's officially got a block. The streak stays alive. We were up. Yes, we were up big at halftime. We were up 69-50. We're up 19. So we're still up 17. It's been a bad third quarter, but we're still up 17. Because, I'm out there playing. Contributing, Bad Bunny does all music genres. I don't know a thing about him. I can't. I see you guys mention him in the chat. I can't contribute because I literally don't know anything about him. I just know he's playing the halftime show. Fox rumor November 1st. Okay. The streak is alive. Thank you, T-Gonk. He says, smash that like chat. Yes, let's get some thumbs up for Wemby's streak. It is alive. Bianca, there is no block stat. It's not there. ESPN doesn't have it. It's only field goals, 3 points, rebounds, assists, personal fouls, and points. Mind you, up until tonight, I wasn't even showing all that. But there's no block stats. I would have to get a massive scoreboard over here, and I don't want to be like a little TSR like way over here in the corner. Right, as bad as we're playing, Greg, we are up. Cheeky Panda says the Hawks are losing. Well, I'd be up for a pick swap. Wemby still has 0. Wait, I was told in the chat he got credit for a block. Does he still have 0? He doesn't have a block? Wait, did he go back? Oh, no. And Biyombo's coming in. Oh, man. We got Biyombo, guys. Let's hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. We have struggled with Biyombo on the court, and the Raptors will attack the paint with him out. And there's Jakob Poeltl's first bucket with Wemby out. Little jumper off the glass. ESPN says 0. Damn it. I could get to closer to Selena. Jakob with 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. 15-point game. A lot of turnovers by the Spurs in this third quarter. They have 6 turnovers in the third. Harrison Barnes with a nice move, drives in the paint, throws it up, no good. Fouled, going to the line for 2, and thank goodness we're going to the line in this quarter. Raptors beat the Raptors did. Lawrence, I don't know why Wemby's not scoring. That's a darn good question. He's just son of Scar, 0 blocks. Damn it. So the streak is still in jeopardy. 75-16. Harrison Barnes at the line for 2. Makes the first free throw. 16. Yes, Hunter. When we play good team, these turnovers will hurt us. Right now we're playing bad teams. I think the turnover problem will be course corrected a bit with De'Aaron Fox running the offense as opposed to everybody else that's running it. Oh, Joey Carter had a beautiful block. Absolutely beautiful. Biyombo on a -12. Nice. No, they couldn't afford me, Steven. There's a drive. Brandon Ingram off the glass. No good. Foul going to the line for 2. The Miami Heat shooting from the perimeter. I don't know how good their shooting is. Tyler Hero's on the team. Raw J Abesta 7314. Go Spurs, go from the Philippines. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not saying your channel names, I see all your @names in the chat. YouTube is no longer showing channel names to the people that are live streaming. There you go, Lemon. Let's enjoy the ride. The Heat are good. I mean, it's not Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero. They've got some good talent on that team. That should be a good test. And if we finish off the Raptors tonight, which I'm hoping we do, the Spurs have a chance to go 5-0 against the Heat Thursday night, which I'll be live for at 8:30. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you're looking for a place to hang out, make sure you hit the old sub button. We'd love to have you join our Spurs community. Trying to get to 30,000 this year. Vassell for 3 in the corner. All right. All right, Devin. I see it from here. Back to 18. Vassell at 15 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Vassell having an efficient night. Brandon Ingram with the ball. Passes it over to Shed. And Shed to CMB in the paint. And Colin Murray Boyles misses the layup. And now a really late whistle. That was late as all heck. The Spurs started going the other way when that whistle was blown. We max it. That would be our first 5-0 start ever. David from the Philippines. Oh, no, you said Ghost. He's from San. We see you, Philippines. Oh, sorry. I don't know. That was a late call. Non-shooting foul. We are up by 18, though. It's a rough third quarter. And there's an alley-oop, and Colin Murray Boyles with a little tip-in. And the Raptors are attacking the rim now with Victor Wembanyama out. CMB with 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Harper is checking with the ball. Castle for 3, no good. Castle's 3, whatever work he did with the guard was perceived to have disappeared. Barrett goes in, and Biyombo with a block! No, he put it in. Oh, that went in. I thought Biyombo was about to block that. Biyombo gets dunked on. Never mind. Castle with the ball again. Pulls up. Jumper. That one's good. His mid-range has looked better, to his credit. His outer range still questionable. Castle at 18 points, which I think leads the Spurs. Shed for 3. And there's 69 for the Raptors. Back to 13, guys. You know, Flowsy, it's sometimes a liability, sometimes he looks like the rookie of the year. Harper flies into the paint, loses the handle. It was tipped out of bounds by a Raptor. It's Spurs ball. The 1,000 thumbs up streak and the Wemby block streak are in jeopardy. Hunter, I'm asking people to hit the thumbs up, but I definitely can't force it. Kill switch. I still play hoops in my driveway. We have a timeout. Oh, it's a challenge. So the Raptors are going to challenge us and say it went off Dylan Harper. Castle's 3 dropped off and his free. Yeah, William. It'd be nice if they both could get better. Chip England's with OKC, the real Corey. Thank you, Emax of Football. I'd love to get to 1,000 thumbs up again. All right, Biyombo has an assist. That is not a good angle. That might be off Harper. I can't tell. Let's take a look from this angle. I think Harper may have hit that. I think, though. You got to be sure on a replay. Oh, maybe he didn't touch it. Pirtle knocks it out of Harper's hands. He's close to touching it, but I don't think he did. Did it hit his forearm? I don't think Harper touched it. It may have hit his forearm. It may have hit his own. Yeah, it's Toronto ball. Francis, Wemby has 0 blocks. Yes, Biombo has an assist. No history tonight. It's going to be Toronto ball. Yeah, it's off his arm. Rules, yes, we do have something with Wemby. Toronto ball. It was hard to tell, but there was one angle that gave it away. Thank you, Adrian. Biombo broke the cardio curse. Taco Bell's? Yeah, we have Taco Bell up here. I have YouTube TV. Can I watch the game on there, or is it exclusively on a different platform? Amari, I'm watching on NBA League Pass. I don't have YouTube TV, but I don't think they show NBA games unless you have an NBA League Pass subscription. They might show NBA TV games. I don't know. It's Raptors ball, and they're looking to cut the lead to the smallest it's been in like forever. It's 82-69, 4:15 to go. That's a turnover. Keldon with the steal. Gets it up to Castle. Castle bring the ball up the court. Slow it down, Spurs. Slow it down. Don't rush this. 8 steals for the Spurs, 7 for the Raptors. Castle's going to fly into the paint, loses the ball. It was knocked out of bounds by Toronto. I don't think Wemby has a dunk yet tonight, does he? Rockets are crushing the Nets. That's expected. We do need Fox. We do. Harper with the ball, drives. Out to Keldon. Keldon's going to fake a 3. Gets it out to Castle for 3. Misses another 3. I'd rather have Keldon shoot the 3 than Castle. Castle's 3-point shooting has disappeared. Not that it was ever there, but Castle into the paint, forces a layup, no good. Another miss for Steph. He's looking for a foul, not going to get it. Sandro Memba-Kilishvili with the ball, one-on-one with Biombo, and he's going to get it to Ingram. Ingram double teamed, back to Mamu, into Shed. 6 on the shot clock for the Raptors. Shed still with the ball, is going to launch a long 3. No good. The ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs ball. I saw the pull-up. Oh, geez. I guess I can take that down. Why don't we take the pull down in the third quarter? Jeez. Thank you, Area 51. I forgot all about it. 82-69. Please no arguing in the chat. I don't know what's happening, but let's keep a positive vibe here. Dylan Harper with the ball, gets it to Keldon. I can't believe Keldon passes the 3 to give it to Castle. I know Keldon's been shooting well this year. Harper into the paint, out to Champagnie, open for a corner 3. Pop to Champagnie. 85-69. Spurs back up by 16. Julian with 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting. Ingram for 3. No good. Champagnie now with the rebound. Trey with 12, 6, and 8. Nice, J-Money. Keldon's open for 3 in the corner. No, he pulls it down. He's going to drive on Mamu. Still got Mamu on him. Jumper off the glass. No good. And Wemby with the putback. Wemby blocked, but fouled. Wemby going to go to the line for 2. Football, yeah, I want to keep it very chill. No talking poop about Puerto Rico or anybody's where they live. Let's not do that. Silver and black. Spurs. Let's focus on the Spurs. I don't know what's happening in the chat, but no, let's be kind. Please rewind. Wemby at the line for 2. Wemby's been at the line a lot. Wemby's taking 3 official shots tonight. Do I hear some Wemby P chants with Wemby at the line from the San Antonio crowd? There you go, William, a non-poop environment. Real Corey? Yeah, we actually were playing down a little bit. I'd like to go to Puerto Rico. I've never been. Maybe next year. We'll see. Wemby at the line for one more. Wemby hitting his free throws tonight. I like the Wemby P's in the chat. And they just showed Sohan and Fox on the bench. Can we see you guys on the court? Wemby 8 of 8 from the line. Spurs back up by 18. A rough third quarter with the turnovers for the Spurs, but luckily for them, Toronto's just bad. Boyles with a shot way over Wemby's head, no good. They're really making an effort to keep it out of Wemby's vicinity, out of his reach. Wemby with the ball at the moment. Oh, dribbling through his leg, crossover, drives, spins around, throws it up, and Wemby fouled going to the line again. That Wemby P is a legit soundbite. Thank you, Adrian. Name, surname says, show us the game. Okay.
Suck it!
Yes, William, I made it today. I made I made the Wemby P. I adjusted the scoreboard. I want to step up my game. You know, the streams are doing well or great. This is the best the channel has ever done in its history. And I was like, you know what? Let me step up my game too. You guys have been smashing the thumbs up, giving us record views on this channel and the live streams. Let me do my part and do better. Victor Wembanyama is a foul merchant. Joshua, yes, they are, the high arc. That's right, the best turns out WemVP. Almost 750 likes. Maybe we'll get to 800 or 900. I don't know. We still got another quarter. Wemby with 14 and 14. Still looking for his first block shot of the night, though. The likes usually pick up when the Spurs win, too. Or about to close the game out. Mamu with the ball, gets double teamed. They're not going to kick it out for three. I don't know who that was for three. That's a dude whose name I forgot in the first half, too. Number 14 on the Raptors for three. Spurs ball up by 17. Spurs are in the bonus. The free throws have really, really helped them this quarter. Champagnie for three. And I just said the free throws have helped the Spurs this quarter. Champagnie is fouled by Walter, who hit that bucket on the previous play. And it's going to the line for not one, not two, but three shots. Wemby blowout. There you go, why not? Wemby's going to, yeah, I think it'll take some luck. Thank you much, Lawrence. He says, hit that like button. If Adrian says, if everybody hit that like, right now you'd be over 1,100. Champagnie misses the first free throw. Sometimes it's hard to hit the thumbs up, and that's not being sarcastic, but if you're watching on your phone, you have to minimize the live chat just for a second, and then you'll see the thumbs up. It'll turn blue, and then bring the live chat back up. I'm getting notifications left and right. All right, go away. I'm getting stuff from Instagram and whatnot. Champagnie hits a second free throw, 90-72. Wemby has 0 blocks. There's no block stat. I'm on ESPN's on the court. They don't show the blocks. I would if I could, but it's not available. I used to only show the players on the court, so this is a big jump up for us. We actually have more stats for y'all, but there's no block stat on the app I'm using, or the website, I should say. Colin Murray Boyles takes it at Wemby and gets fouled. Going to go to the line for two. The Spurs are 27 of 32 from the line tonight. Holy crap, we're taking a lot of free throws. Did they? Why not? I mean, actually, a lot of people don't know that. They might be like, why does this guy keep telling me hit a thumb? I don't see it, because you have to minimize the chat, and then it pops up. John Michael from the Philippines, thank you for being here. AC/DC guy. You must be TNT. Shout out from France, Samuel. Thank you. First free throw is good. Adrian, Wemby can block three-point shots. Crush Boy with the $5 super chat says, I know we want to see Wemby, but I love how the rest of the squad is stepping up. Go Spurs, go. I agree 110%. It's a team game for us to win when the playoffs come around. Other guys need to step up. It can't be on Wemby every single night. Harper with the ball, and I'm excited about Dylan Harper this year. Over to Wemby. Wemby from the elbow. Swish! Let's go. Next Spurs game is Thursday. We'll be live at 8:30 p.m. versus the Heat. What a chance to make it 5 in a row if they win tonight, which would be a franchise record. They've never started 5-0. Boyles for 3. Colin Murray Boyles. I thought the scouting report said he couldn't shoot threes. Apparently he can. All right. Spurs are 10 of 21 from 3. The Raptors are 10 of 24. Dillon with the ball at the moment. 9 on the shot clock. Drives in the paint. Throws up a layup. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby with the putback. Wemby with 18 now. Can Wemby get 20 for the game? Maybe. He's only taken 5 actual shots. He's 4 or 5 from the field. Shot clock is off for Toronto. Barnes with a layup and 1. Scottie Barnes, not Harrison. They doing rack of Wemby. What, Victor? Yes, he does, Bobby. I can't believe he's taking so few shots. But again, the rest of the team needs to step up, and a lot of guys are stepping up tonight. Gino, go Spurs, go to you. Missed it. Keldon went to throw a full court 3, and it got blocked in his face. I wonder, do we see Vassell, Keldon, Sohan, and picks in a trade for Giannis? Derek, some people have asked that. Stone Love, Wemby has 0 blocks. 0. He's not gotten a block shot tonight. Wemby might get a 2020. Wemby could get a 2020. You're right. He's not far off. Wemby has 18 points and 15 rebounds. The question is, will he play enough of the fourth quarter to get a 2020? This is the second game of a back-to-back. They played the Nets yesterday afternoon and won a tough game against Brooklyn. I assume they're going to want to try to rest Wemby in the fourth if they can. But we'll see. I mean, that was a rough third quarter. The Spurs had a ton of turnovers, but they only gave up 2 points in the lead. They were up 19 at the half. They're up 17 now. 28-26. Toronto outscored the Spurs and have a chance to start the season 4-0. Hope it happens. It's not over yet, though. I know a 17-point lead is big, but we have seen in the past the Spurs snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. I don't think it'll happen tonight, but I don't want to jinx it either. Yeah, well, these cats are young, but today's NBA, the load management thing, which, admittedly, our Spurs did a little bit here. I just need 5 buckets from Wemby. 5 more buckets from Wemby. I'm not sure he's going to have that many. Lawrence, no, they have 3 games this week. Firing. This game is slow. I've been live for, we started early, but this game has been 2 hours long. This is going to be another 3-hour stream easily when it's all said and done. I just got to get used to streaming 3 hours with you guys, huh? James Wiseman was cut. And yes, 7 turnovers in the third. 7. No excuse about being tired. They are young. That's fair. Jay, what's going? Go Spurs, go to you. Let's go for the chip. I don't know if we're there yet, but we are looking good. Micah needs 7 more points from Wemby. Definitely possible. Belgium, we're playing Jordan McLaughlin because we're short-handed. We are down a third of our roster so far. Our signed contracts, not including the two-way players. We are down De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sohan, Luke Cornett, Kelly Olynyk, and Lindy Waters, who I don't expect from Lindy Waters a third, but he brings in 3-point shooting. 5 people. One of them being a starter, one of them being a questionable starter, and one being an important player off the bench. That's a lot. Nate, I thought Bassey signed somewhere else. If he did, I don't know where he is. There we go. 95-78, start of the fourth. I said start of the fourth. There we go. And Wemby is not on the court. Neither is Biyombo. The Spurs are going small. We got Carter Bryant sighting, and the Spurs turn it over. Abner F, we're doing better. We're doing better. Carter Bryant's out there, guys. They're not putting Bassey in. This is probably going to be Keldon at center. Center Johnson. Yeah, Keldon's on Jakob Poeltl, and the Spurs cause a turnover. They're not going with Biyombo anymore. They can't go with Bismack. He's been a liability on both ends of the court. Harper flies into the paint, misses a layup. Foul, going in line for 2. Bassey's been terrible. He has. Blue Jays 4, Dodgers 4. It's a close game. I don't know if Wemmy's done for the night. It's going to depend on the score at the 9-8 minute mark. I miss Jeremy Sowing and Fox. Yeah, David, I want to get our guys healthy. I want to see De'Aaron Fox with this version of Wemby. I've been saying it for what feels like weeks now. We have never seen a healthy De'Aaron Fox on the San Antonio Spurs roster. He came in with that injury after the trade with the Sacramento Kings. And then we've never seen Fox with this version of Wemby. Cut Biombo. Jax Cordy, what's up? You know, I don't know. Are there better options out there? Ray, Toronto is pretty rough tonight. They are a better team. We're probably not winning this game. But you know what? The game against Brooklyn, the game against New Orleans, the game tonight, these type of games we lost the last few years. We have a foul, 2 free throws coming up for the Spurs. Breaking news, Mitch been on the Raptors. Yeah, Jax, we've been having great crowds every night. We have. It's been really fun. I'm glad to see so much excitement from the Spurs community. Manuel quickly at the line. First free throw is good, 97-79. Dolores, hello from San Antonio. Yeah, we're going small. We can't. Biombo's the only. Wait, did Oleg have knees? Oh! No worries. With the $20 super chat. Says, let's get 1,100 likes for this hardworking guy. Thank you for your channel. Go Spurs, go. Thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. Very generous of you. I will be happy with 1,000 again. Let's not forget, though, the goal for this channel used to be 200 likes. And now we're talking about getting to 1,000 every night is crazy. So thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Harper gets blocked in the paint. Raptors on the run, down by 17. Are they going to try to make one final push? Well, obviously, I'm trying to make a final push. Barrett for 3, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. So Fox should be back. 5th game would be Thursday. 5th game is Thursday. I would love to see De'Aaron play Thursday. I'd love to see us go 5-0 Thursday. Carter Bryant with the ball for the Spurs. Got his first NBA bucket tonight with a 3-pointer. Dylan Harper for 3. Oh, my God. That was an air ball and sailed way under the rim. That was flat. Dylan, that might be the worst 3-pointer I've seen this season so far. Spurs are off the next 2 days. There's a runner by RJ Barrett. Carlos, let's go to. I will probably do a Spurs video in the interim, and I do need to work on the next Fillabox video for the comic book channel, so a little time off is appreciated, and I'll let my voice rest. And I want to record the Cam Scatterboo vocals. I did a Cam Scatterboo song, the Giants running back who dislocated his ankle. I'm still going to do it. I like the song. I'll make a tribute to him and hope he heals up quick. Barnes in the paint. Stops, pops, floater good. 99-82, the Spurs on the verge of eclipsing 100. Dylan Harper, Shackton candidate. Are they still doing Shackton a fool? There's a drive and layup for the Raptors. 99-84, and the Raptors are just kind of hanging around. By the way, the Harrison Barnes, that was a Baji with the layup. I can't say his name. Nice to see Barnes hitting his shots. Keldon with the ball, thinks about a 3, pulls it down, gets over to Harper. What a weird lineup. But we can't trust Bismack out there. We really can't. Carter Bryant with the ball, drives into the paint. Stops, turnaround Jay is no good. Keldon cleans up the mess and puts it in. VJ versus Dylan. Don't count a Cooper flag yet. I think it's going to come down to the top 3 picks. Manuel quickly went a mile-long 3, and Mitch is going to call a timeout, 14-point game. Rich, if you need someone to do a Macho Man promo, Macho Man's first man, dig it! Ooh, yeah, Macho Man. You just got to get in that deep voice there, that little... Wemmy's on the bench. I don't know if that's going to be it for Wemmy tonight. It's back to a 14-point game. He might come in for a couple minutes. Bobby, so when it's been these guys, I think Keldon's our center. He was guarding Jakob Poeltl. He was standing next to Jakob Poeltl. You know, Big Manny, that's a good question. I don't know what happened to Grady. He played in the first half, and I don't think he's played since. Are they the Spurs? I've seen enough Harper for Rookie of the Year. Okay. Bulls back up on the Hawks, 4 minutes to go. Alrighty. Shaq, what's going on? Yep. Just put Wemby's not better than Bobo. You are totally trolling. It is what it is. I do not know why Cooper Flag's playing point guard. I guess they're trying a point flag experiment like we tried point Sohan, and how did that work out? Excalibur, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Flag just set a record for like first 18-year-old to have 20 points and no turnovers a game. I don't think we could say he's horrible if he just had a game like that. You think we can get it? John, that would be fantastic, but I don't think we're going to see that. And Bobo's not on a team yet. Kelvin should go full Macho Man. All right. Forget wrestling, bro. Let him keep that streak and farm stats. Keep that. There you go. All right, so Koopa fan, my other channel name is Fill a Box Comics. I am a huge comic book nerd. I've been collecting comic books for as long as I can remember. And I have a buddy of mine that I've befriended that's he's actually a pretty big content creator himself. His name's Lunch Money Comics. He has 21,000 subscribers. And he was an inspiration for the channel, and I decided to start a comic book channel, and we do one video a week, sometimes two. I can commit to one video, and if I can do a second video like a CGC unboxing, I'll do it. But it's just I love the Spurs community, and now I'm starting to have a comic book community. And what's really cool, and I really genuinely appreciate, is when people see me at comic shows and they come up and they're like, "Hey, dude, I watch your channel, love your content." That just means so much to me. So here it is in here. 3 a.m. in France. Clem Youth, thank you for stopping in. That's Philobox Comics. I'm having a blast over there. If you are a comic book fan, be sure to check it out. But please don't check it out just for the sake, or don't subscribe just for the sake of subscribing. If you are actually into comic books, I think you'll enjoy the channel. And I have a lot of videos of me going through the books and, finding little gems and keys and stuff. I have a few CGC unboxings where I've bought a Grail this year, like a legit blue chip Grail. So it's a lot of fun over there. Wemby is back in. Let's seal the deal here, Wemby. Let's get Wemby to 20 points and a first block shot. And we have a whistle on Toronto. Whistle is on Mamu. Go Spurs, Larry. Let's have a little Wemby fest here. Feed Wemby. Feed your best player. Miss TSR's in. I mean, she's not a big comic book person, Hunter, but she actually bought some comics. She does like Dead Boy Detective. She read that. Wemby with the ball. Ooh, lost it. That's a turnover. Oh, Raptors have a big fast break here. Quick with the layup, and that's a 12-point lead. That's the closest it's been. And I don't know how long. This game is not over. Castle with the ball for the Spurs. Starts to drive. It traveled. Oh my God. Steph, come on. Be smarter. Mitch, stop doing this the whole game. Show me something besides this. 17 turnovers for the Spurs. 17. Really sloppy tonight. Mamu in the paint. Mamu with the layup. Gets by Wemby. Wemby going for the block. It's a 10-point game. Put these guys away. We are only up by 10. Castle into Wemby. Turns it over. Oh my God, he turned it over. He was going for it. This is a fast break for the Raptors. And a huge dunk by Barrett. Timeout, Mitch. Castle was going for the alley-oop and totally bad pass. A turnover. A fast break for the Raptors. It's an 8-point game. This has been an awful second half, Phil. The third quarter was bad. Now fourth quarter's been worse. We are missing Coach Popson. I'm more intense than Mitch. I don't know. Am I? Maybe. Yeah, single-digit lead. Beavis, I can't believe people want to trade Fox. I like Dylan Harper, but times like these, we need somebody that can. We need Darren. Yeah, turnover. Castle's back. He was doing well at the start of the game. He had one turnover in the first half. Wemby has 0 blocks. Bernardo 0. We do need Fox ASAP. And Castle's turnover, I don't like seeing Castle turn the ball over this much. He now has 5 turnovers. So I think he had 1 in the first half. He has 4 now in the second half. That is a lot of turnovers in one half. Fox is a scorer. He can hit a shot. He can create turnovers. He's fast as heck. He can break down the defense. And Castle, big calling. Yes, I did see Stephon Castle is leading the NBA in turnovers per game. That's not something I want to say. I don't ever want to say any Spurs player is leading the league in a bad stat. All right, Real Bobby February says, give Mitch the Chuck. That's a good idea. Castle should not also be pulling the point. He shouldn't. He's not a point guard. And actually, Leandro, you just said it. He's not a point guard. He should not be playing the point. He's proving that, unfortunately. I know he said he wants to be a point guard when he was drafted. That is not his primary position. He's going to play the 2 and the 3, be a wing. And I think he'll do well there. But right now, he's not the guy to be being the primary ball handler. Phil wants me to show the game. I'm a man of the people. I got to find it. There it is. Oh, I just moved the quarter thingy. Why did the quarter thing move? Why does the quarter thing always move when I do that? All right, sorry. Let me get you the game.
Sucker!
Zach, good evening to you. Castle's a wing. He's not a pure shooting guard. He's a combo. He's more of a combo guard. I mean, as you know, basketball is becoming positionless, so there is that. There's Emmanuel Ginobili in the audience. Oh, was that for Mitch Johnson to suck it? Yes, Glazen Baking. Wemby is taking far too few shots. Yes, he needs to start getting him ready. Jay Little Sucks, what's going on? Yes, time for Wemby to be Wemby and take over the game. And yes, Alex, I think Castle will be better next to Fox. Let's get to 1,000 thumbs up. Phil, I like your train of thought. He has 5 turnovers, ADR. Barnes back in the game for the Spurs, obviously for shooting. Barnes, Keldon, Wemby in the paint. Wemby with the throwdown! We've been waiting for that all freaking night!
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Thunder! Dunk of justice!
Finally. Mama with the ball. And turns it over. Spurs on the run. Steph with the ball, back to Wemby, over to Harrison, over to Vassell, wide open in the corner. No good. Keldon with an offensive rebound, though. Keldon has been rebounding very well this season. That one's going to drive into the paint, out to Wemby. Wemby thinks about the 3, pulls it down, backdoor to Castle for 3. Steph!
Thunder!
Steph hits the 3.
Thunder!
Stop. I'm trying to stop the clock. Credit to Stephon Castle. He makes mistakes, and it doesn't seem to faze him. That was Wemby to Castle, so it was area 15. I will give the kid credit this. He botches his free throws at times. He's been turning the ball over in the second half, and the Spurs need a shot, and he makes it. Yeah, Jared, well, OBS is killing me. I see a lot of Terry Rozier chat in regards to Castle. I'm not going to address any of that. If you guys want to say it, be you. That's ridiculous. Steph with 21 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, a lot of turnovers. Yes, that Keldon offensive rebound did save that play. He does, Bobby. He does. I know he's been struggling this year, but to his credit, if he makes a bad play or bad plays, it doesn't seem to faze him. So when he's not the primary guard, I think he's going to be better. Castle hits the 3, but he's part of the reason Fawn Swine. It's not all him, but he's definitely... And he's in his second year. He's very young. He'll be okay. Having a little bit of a sophomore slump. I think he'll turn things around, especially when Fox is back in the starting lineup. Paul, I've heard some folks say he'll be here Thursday, which we'll be live for on October 30th versus the Miami Heat at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rich. I've been a San Antonio Spurs fan for over 35 years. I also loosely cover the Giants and the Yankees. And I also do sports music as well. This did a Wemby song back. Anyway, my point is, huge Spurs fan. If you're a Spurs fan, would love you to have joined our Spurs community and share this ride that's going to be amazing this year. Foul on the Spurs. We're going to have 2 free throws coming up for the Raptors. Still no Fox, still no Cornette Benjamin. Yeah, I was trying to hit the space bar to stop the clock, and it was stuck on the Thunder overlay for whatever reason. Cephix, we've taken a lot of free throws tonight. 2 free throws right now for Toronto. First free throw is good by RJ Barrett, 12-point game. I'm with you on the Spurs, but you're a Cowboys fan. All good. Yes, Alvin. Wemby is only taking 6 shots. St. Nathan, Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. And still no blocks for Wemby. His streak is in jeopardy. Hello there. They are scared. I mean, wouldn't you be scared to shoot at Wemby in the paint? Support from Brazil. Nice, Bernardo. Love your channel. Don't stop. Don't plan on it. Thank you, Legendary, for subbing. And there's a foul on the Raptors. I was about to start my clock. I was a little ahead. We might get to 30,000 before the end of the year. You guys are saying that TSR, you'll get to 40,000 by the end of the season. That would be absolutely crazy. G rank 4803. And by the way, if you guys are, if your names, if you're wondering why I'm calling you your at names and not your channel name, YouTube has changed the display for people that are streaming, and that's a turnover by Wemby. I don't see your channel name. I see your at name now. I know, Bobby, the streak might be over. But we might start 4-0, and the team is more important than individual stats. And then, if we win this game, Thursday night, we have a chance for the first time in franchise history to start 5-0, which is crazy. When you think of the players we've had, George the Iceman Gervin, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, with the big 3 with Ginobili and Parker. And there's a 3 for the Raptors. It's an 8-point game again. That was Colin Murray Boyles. I thought Colin Murray Boyles coming out of school couldn't shoot the 3. That's what was on his scouting report, which why didn't want us to draft him. Castle drives, breaks down the defense, turns it over. Actually, it was blocked. It was blocked. Damn, bad time to get stopped in the paint. Castle slowed the game down and feed Wemby. The playbook right now should be feed Wemby. Number 2 is C number 1, feed Wemby. 4 on the shot clock for the Raptors. RJ Barrett's going to have to launch a long 3. No good. Castle with the rebound. 106-98, 5.5 minutes to go. Dare, we all need a block by Wemby. Gaming, thank you. Appreciate that. What do I think the team will finish with? 50 wins. Barnes for 3. Thank you, Harrison Barnes. He's gotten his shot back. 15 points. He has not missed a shot tonight. He's 5 of 5, and we needed Harrison to be that guy. We have an open 3 in the corner. No good for Scottie Barnes. Castle with another rebound. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. He's got Barnes over in the corner. Barnes fires again. Harrison! Let's go! HB is back, baby! Oh, we needed his shooting so bad. Timeout, Toronto. HB is back! I apologize for everything. Thank goodness, because we need shooting on this team, and Harrison is finally looking like Harrison. You think that's the dagger? Thank you, Unk. When he's hot, yes, he is good for the team. Hello, Tyron Meredith. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's get a Go Spurs go up. Support from France, thank you, sir. We got a $2 super chat, and Robin says Barnes is the only Golden State Warrior player that is allowed here. Nice, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate it. We needed Barnes to finally break out of his slump, and he did. Yep. I knew he was going to break out of it eventually. I didn't know he was going to break out big like this tonight, but hey, I'll take it. Z's Dank Night, thank you for stopping in. Sometimes I don't understand Wemby. Love from France, thank you, Andrew. I'm shocked at how few 6 shots tonight. But you know what? I'll take the win no matter how we get it. They compared Harrison Barnes back to Kobe back in the day? No, did they really? The Hawks are 1-3. I'm not gonna lie, I take a little joy in knowing the Hawks are losing because we do have a pick. We are getting close to 900 thumbs up. 6 more thumbs up for 900, guys. Only 6 more from 900. We still might have a chance at 1,000 thumbs up. Would you like to see Curry and Wemby team? No. Curry's pushing 40. Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, or at least the greatest 3-point shooter. Thank you, cool guy. Wemby has 0 blocks post-labor. 112-98. It is Raptors ball. We're going to have a 3 by CMB. No good. And Dylan Harper with the rebound. Spurs have 6 players with double-digit points tonight. So it's been a team effort. Harper with the ball over to Castle. 12 on the shot clock. Castle back to Harper. Harper's going to drive. Kicks it out to HB. HB, corner 3. He missed his first shot of the night. Can't make them all. He's been very good tonight. My clock is just a tad ahead. Blocked by Wemby! Let's go! We got a block. 89 straight games with a block. The 4th longest streak in NBA history. What's the TSR record? Steven, the record for a Spurs stream is 42,000. We got that with the overtime game against the Pelicans. The like record, I think, is 1,400 in that same game. The record for a live stream for me is 150,000. We'll probably need the playoffs to do that. Castle's at the line for 2, by the way. Fouled by the Raptors. That was during the NBA draft of 2022, so we'll probably need a playoff game to do that. But we might do it. We'll see. Wemby with a block. The streak is alive, guys. The streak is alive. The Spurs have a chance to go to 4-0, which is Castle. Damn it, missed the second one. Spurs on a 7-0 run in the last minute and a half. Just rolled off the rim. Steph just having no luck with free throws whatsoever. RJ Barrett into the paint. And a turnover by Toronto. They're falling a little apart here at the end. Bulls are 3-0? No kidding. Spurs 82. I mean, gosh, that'd be crazy. Yeah, Fletcher says, I like to see him slow the game down and be more of a creator for his teammates than himself. Little hero ball going. As you guys like to say in the chat. Wemby with the ball. Fade away. 17-point game. I feel like 4-0's around the corner here, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about 4-0 right now. Toronto ball. 14 on the shot clock playing time. Wemby with 22 points, 15 boards. And we have a foul on Dylan Harper. Wemby with 22 points, 15 boards, 4 assists. And he does have a block shot. And yes, 9 in a row, including preseason, Xavier, you're right. Do they not? We're going 83. No. Do they count the... Oh, that's... His foot's on the line. Quickly's on the line. That should be 2 free throws. I don't think some people are counting the Loon Lions game. But we did go 5-0 in the preseason, right? Okay, and the Spurs will both be 4-0. We got to 900 likes. Nice. Maybe we'll get to 1,000 by the time the game's over. We'll see. 2:58 to go. 115-98. And we're on the cusp of going 4-0 this year. First free throw's no good. Quickly misses the first one. Do I think they can beat or match the Warriors 24? What, 24-0? 20 likes away from 1,000. Let's go. Gribbler, it's not over yet, but I'm feeling better. Oh, Yodi! We lost our Yodi down. Last 4-0, Kevin, before this channel started. I can tell you that. I think. This channel started April 5th, 2019, and I've never called a winning season for the Spurs. I've called the Spurs, this will be the 7th year in a row. It'd be really nice to call it a winning season and some playoff games. Wemby with the ball, up by 16, 2:45 to go. Wemby looking to drive, starts to drive on CMB, gets in the paint, and banks it! Wemby taking over the 4th quarter. And a timeout. MVP! Wemby took us home. We're up by 18. Hector Banana Bread. Let's go. Yodi be oh, Yodi, where are you looking? Wemby's tired. 4-0, guys. That's got to be, I mean, that's the nail in the coffin right there. 117-99. Let's bring David Jones. We got to 1,000 likes, too. The block streak is alive. The 1,000 thumbs up streak is alive. Let's go. For me, if the Spurs won, yeah. AJ, looks like they're going to win. Wemby's probably going to come out now, so I don't think he's going to hit 30. I think he's going to be at 24. It's now turning into a blowout, but 4-0, guys. So you guys are digging the Wemby P at least. That was a good addition to the channel. Let's go, Hector. 0 3-point shots for Wemby. Damn. And he got a block. Crude, I don't know what you're looking for it to cover. I don't gamble, so I don't know what you're referencing. But thanks for being here. Julian has not been in the game ever since he jammed his finger. We cannot afford another injury. 20 turnovers. Yeah, that's definitely a WTF. And still up by 18. The Raptors have 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and Wemby's still in there. I didn't think he'd still be in there. Okay. That's unexpected. Grady Dick for 3. I thought maybe he was hurt. He played in the first. So the Raptors are going to their bench. Why aren't we? Can we get our starters out there? There's 2 minutes to go. And a whistle. Mitch Johnson called a timeout. He's gonna bring in the bench in. Yes, if you count preseason, they are on a tear. They're off the next 2 days, and then they'll be back Thursday night versus the Miami Heat. What a chance to go 5-0 for the first time in franchise history, guys. First time in franchise history, a 5-0 start. I will be here live for that. Hope to see you guys in the chat too. The Heat are going to be tough. The Heat are going to be really tough. It's a home game. We can certainly beat them, but it's going to be tough. Investigate Mitch. Okay. Yeah, we lose a lot of these type of games, or we lost a lot of these type of games the last few years. And after 4 games, we have the best defensive rating? Good night, why not? Flector says, trying to explain Mitch is like trying to explain why the sun comes up. I know. Greetings from Brazil, Roger. Wemby 1 block, but it's an important block because it kept the streak alive for Wemby. The block streak is alive. I think they said 89 games. There's only 1. But that's all we needed. The NBA record is Patrick Ewing, 145. Second is Dikembe Mutombo at 116. Mark Eaton with 94. So Wemby's 5 games away from tying 3rd place and 6 games away from passing it. I did not think we'd see Patrick Ewing on this list as number 1 of all time. Ewing was a very good shot blocker, but never a great shot blocker. Victor Wembanyama. He was always more of like a 2.5 shot block, block shots per game. I would have thought Elijah would be number 1. Carter Bryant's in the game for the Spurs. We got full bench mode on this one. Bryant from the elbow, air ball. Shot clock violation. 1,700 viewers. Let's go. 4-0, guys. 4-0. Looking at 5-0 Thursday night. I'm going to plug the channel one last time. My name is Rich. Been a Spurs fan for 35 years. If you're looking for a Spurs community to hang out for the games or maybe some news videos, although the live thing is more my big thing than the news stuff. I do 3 or 4 Spurs news videos during the week because I want to stay on top of things. But if you're looking for a place to hang out, talk some Spurs, we got an awesome community. Would love to have you join it. Hit the subscribe button. Become a part of TSR Sports. And when you're a subscriber to TSR Sports, you're also an official member and sponsor. Biombo tries to dunk it, but he ain't got no ups, so it's like a dunk layup, a delay up. Wow, good crowd tonight. Thank you, guys. I hope we have Cornette and Fox back, and Sohan back in the Heat game. That would be awesome. Layup by Obagi. He gets in the paint easily. Guys, we're going to go 4-0. 1,000 likes, 4-0. Great night. I know, we did, Phil. And that's a miss by the Spurs on the other end. I was looking at you guys. I mean, the game's obviously effectively over. Layup for Toronto. I don't know who the hell that was that just zipped into the paint. My son, Riley Minix, will bring it up for the Spurs. I don't think I look like him, but you guys think we look alike. Carter Bryant now at the ball. Back out to David Jones-Garcia. Spurs up by 16 with about a half a minute to go in the game, and we're going to 4-0. Jones-Garcia with an awkward off-the-glass shot, and it's good because David Jones-Garcia is a bucket. He really is. Beeswax, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not dating Dylan Harper's mom. But thanks for asking. He's definitely my son. Wemmy's out because the game's over, Tristan. It's an 18-point lead. You're not going to play your superstar in a blowout at the end. Dude, wait, the Raptors only have 20 rebounds? The only thing better than the Spurs win is getting to enjoy the win with everyone in the chat. Best Spurs community and best Spurs channel out there. Thank you very much, Young. Philip, I mean, we're not even seeing just how deep this team is. Shot clock is off. The Spurs will dribble it out, excuse me. 4-0. Let's go. First time they're 4-0 in a season since 2017. 4-0, guys. If you could hit the thumbs up on the way out, I would greatly appreciate that. I am going to go over the ending game stats, though, because we got some stats to talk about and tied for first in the West. And one of you said we have the #1 defensive rating, apparently, in the NBA. I can't believe how good we are. I love it. All right, let's get to the stats for our Spurs. Where's this game? It's already way down here. Thanks, ESPN. Just shove us down the end where I can't find us. A little interview with Devin Vassell at the end of the game. All right, for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram with 14. Rocking a minus. Brandon Ingram had the worst plus-minus on the Raptors, -21. Ouch. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists for Brandon. RJ Barrett had a solid game, 25 points on 9 of 18 shooting. Scottie Barnes with only 8. Jakob Poeltl, awful tonight. Back in San Antonio, Jakob Poeltl, 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 4 turnovers. An absolutely atrocious night for Jakob Poeltl. Manu quickly at 15 off the bench. Mamu with his return to San Antonio with 5 points, 2 assists and a steal. Colin Murray-Boyles was fantastic off the bench for Toronto. 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting. For the game, Toronto shot 47, 37, 74. They turned the ball over 15 times. Our Spurs shot from the field 58, or the splits are 58, 48, 83. We did turn the ball over 20 times, though. Spurs had 29 assists, so did the Raptors. We did out-rebound them 44-20. We absolutely demolished the Raptors on the boards. For our Spurs, Harrison Barnes came to life, 18 points, 5 assists on 6 of 7 shooting, including 4 or 5 from 3. Julian Champagnie at 9 points and 9 rebounds. Victor Wembanyama with a double-double, 24 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block. Did have 4 turnovers. He was 7 of 8 from the field and 10 of 10 from the free throw line. He did not take a 3 all night. Wemby with a ridiculous plus 35 when he was on the floor, which was offset by Biombo's -14. Devin Vassell was solid from very solid tonight. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals on 5 of 10 shooting. Castle with an up and down night. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 6 of 12 from the field is the good. The bad is his 3-point shot still isn't there. He was 1 of 4. He struggled from the line a bit of 9 of 14. And the turnovers. He's leading the NBA in turnovers. He had 5 more tonight. He was good in the first half with only 1. And then second half just started losing the ball with 4 turnovers in the second to finish with 5. Steph, I hope he turns things around when De'Aaron Fox in the starting lineup. When he's in the starting lineup, I've been talking a while. Starting lineup with him. Off the bench, we had about everybody play all over the highlights. Keldon Johnson with 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting and 5 rebounds. And he had 2 offensive rebounds, so Keldon playing well off the bench. Harrison Ingram came in and ran cardio. Jones Garcia with 2. Carter Bryant with his first NBA bucket. It was a 3-pointer. He had 3 points. Riley Minix with 0. Bismack Biyombo with 2 points was kind of a liability while he was out there. Jordan McLaughlin with 5 points. And Dylan Harper, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. 4 of 9 shooting, not a big of a game, but you know what? This was a nice balanced effort, and we won. 4-0, with a chance to go 5-0 Thursday night. Wow. I think we'll go 5-0. I missed a lot of stuff in the chat. My apologies, guys. I was going over the ending game stats. I did not miss any super chats. I'd like to double check on that. Only 1 block, but it's an important one. The streak stays alive, and we are 4-0, Brody. Are the Mavericks locking in? I think they just got their first win, right? Cooper, 2 points. Harper, 11 points. Let's keep an eye on BJ Edgecombe, Angeline. BJ Edgecombe is playing really well for Philly. Switchblade98 with the $5 super chat says, Wemby doing good so far, but main test for him would be when he goes up against a very good double big lineup with which a team like OKC plays. Just saying. That's fair. That's fair. Andy says, go Spurs, go. Good job, Rich. Thank you very much. We need more Miss TSR. Well, she doesn't live here, but she will be here. Probably not for. She's not gonna be here for Thursday's game. She's already made it clear she has to work. So probably for the Sunday night game. What do we got coming up here? We have the Heat Thursday. Can we get to 6-0 if we beat the Heat? We got the Heat on Thursday. The Suns on... Oh, if we beat the Heat, we got a legit shot of going 6-0. We play the Lakers on November 5th. If they don't have LeBron and Luka, that could be 7-0. And then we'll play the Rockets on the November 7th, which will be tough, and then the Pelicans on November 8th. But you know what? We can beat the Heat. There's a legit shot. We can go at least 6-0, maybe 7-0. I don't want to start going crazy with 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, but yeah, it's going to be fun. We got 1,100 likes, guys. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. We hit 1,100 again. Another big stream for us. Wow. Thank you. I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm going to call it a night. Yeah, thank you guys for hitting a thumbs up, for subscribing to the channel, and for enjoying this awesome win tonight. 4-0 with 5-0 right around the corner. Absolutely great start to the season for sure. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to call it a night. On behalf of myself, the couch contingent, Selena, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go, Spurs, go!